Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Oh, and don't worry, guys. Hold on. I'm here. Don't worry. I bet you thought that I wasn't going to show up to stream today because I was like 30 seconds late. Oh my god, I look yellow. Oh no. Oh no, this tan is a little bit. Okay, maybe wearing a shirt this white. Wait a minute. Oh, good heavens. My tan. I suffer. Oh my god! Lawrence, thank you so much for giving a sub to Mitty. Wow! Thank you so much, Lawrence. Oh my gosh! Thank you for giving a sub. Thank you for giving a sub. Come on, Carmaxlla! Can you do my homework? Carmaxlla can do everybody's homework. Carmaxlla is the smartest one. Carmaxlla is she's the smartest one. And her IQ is really high. It's the highest IQ. God, see guys, I do have a tan. Gosh, this shirt is making me look so yellow. But the tan is really good. Like, don't you think? She did a good job. Like, oh god. Okay, guys, hi everyone. Yeah, the tan is a pretty tan. And the only thing, like, I don't like that my face isn't as tan. My face wash is like almost bleaches you because the like benzoyl peroxide. It's like 10% benzoyl peroxide. It's psychotic. And all of my towels are like bleached now because somehow the benzoyl peroxide is getting on them. I don't know how, but it bleaches towels and I'm like scared that it's like bleaching the tan off my face. No wonder I was so pale before. I was like bleaching my skin. Why are you using something so rough on your face? Because I used to have really bad acne and it's like gone away, but like, and that's the only thing that keeps it at bay. If I don't use this, if I skip out on this part of my skincare routine, it literally will all come back and then my whole face gets acne on it again. And then everyone thinks I'm ugly again. Which there's nothing wrong with having acne. You're not ugly if you have acne. Plenty of people will still mate with you if you have acne. But I don't want acne, personally. Girl, the face card isn't... Oh, stop it, Lemon. See, like, it's the tan. I feel so looks-maxed. I wasn't even doing it to looks-maxed. I was just embarrassed at how pale I was. But I'm like, wow, this is, like, the final... Hello? What just happened? What just happened? They're sabotaging me. I know they're sabotaging me. I'm gonna do my makeup better next time. My makeup is just really dumb right now. Just ignore how my makeup looks. Like, eventually I'm gonna actually do, like, good makeup, and then you're gonna see how good the tan is. Oh gosh, guys, this tan just has me feeling a type. Oh my god, Fat Ass on the Beat. Thank you so much, Fat Ass on the Beat, for subscribing. Hey, I like your username. Lemon is here. There is a rumor that my moderator, Lemon Vernon, is in a lavender relationship with my brother. And we need to hear it from the source. Is this true? Come forth with no falsehoods. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. Why are you shrugging? What is this? What is this emoji? What's that emoji about? A lavender relationship? I ask Lemon, honestly. Lemon, are you dating my brother? Hazel! Shout out to Hazel, my editor. My editor, the best editor in the whole wide world, Hazel, is here. Sometimes I just go through Hazel's edits of me and I'm just like it's so good. I love you, Hazel. I hope you're having a great day. Relationship. Lemon, you're not answering the question. This is Lemon's response. I ask her a direct question. Journalism. And her only response is this emoji. And y'all, ... and this emoji. Lemon, you're not a politician. Answer the question directly. We want to know the truth. Are you dating my brother? Is there a lavender marriage at play here? I must know. Oh, so they're beards for each other. I see. Oh, I don't know what that is. But Solomon is here. And the only news source we can trust. Why is my camera lagging? Oh, it's because it can't it's not used to this much aura. It can't capture all of this tan. Also, I realized I think influencers and literally anyone who is on camera has to get a tan because pale people look really normal in real life, but on camera it looks really disturbing, like they're dead. Well, by they I mean they, not me anymore, because I'm tan now. I'm not a pale little pasty corpse anymore. Must suck though if you're pale. Couldn't be me though. Couldn't be me. Guys, I should be a model or something at this point. Oh, I look like a man. Oh. Don't clip that. Bruh, you tanned. Yes, I did tan, Solomon. I got a little tan. But you don't notice it. It's just the naked eye isn't going to be oh wow, she's orange now. That's exactly, I wanted it to be a tan so subtle. No one would ever know. In fact, if I got any cosmetic surgery, which I will never probably do. You know what? When I'm in my 30s, I'll do anti-aging stuff. Or a nose job. I do want a nose job. And if you're no, your nose is so perfect. I know. It is pretty perfect. I'm kidding. No, I need a cartilage graft on my nose. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna get it. I don't care if anyone's no, your nose is so perfect. I want a cartilage graft. But, and it's not where they reconstruct your whole nose. It's literally cartilage. No. Alan David Corey, thank you for the bits. What is it about to say?
No, I was told it was be nice to Carmaxlla Day Carmaxlla Angry Carmella.
Shut up, Alan David Corey. No. Keep her thoughts to yourself. Refer me to a surgeon when you do it. I'll do my nose too. Solomon, I'm literally going to punch my screen if you talk about getting a nose job again. Solomon has such a perfect nose job. You're rage baiting me. Not a nose job. Nose. Well, his normal nose is perfect. He's literally rage baiting me. You look great. Your nose is cute. Please give it a lot of thought. Okay, I'll give it a lot of thought. Don't worry. When I went to LA, I would never get a serious nose job. I would literally just get the smallest cartilage. But when I went to LA, oh my god, everyone who had a nose job, I was wow, your nose looks amazing. And they'd be never. My nose, the bane of my existence. My nose is my enemy. What is this camera doing? They're like, never get a nose job. It'll ruin your life. My nose leaks and... I just like spit. Hopefully that didn't get the camera didn't. Oh god, it's so embarrassing when you spit. I have so much saliva in my mouth and I like spit when I talk so much. It's humiliating. It's like, it's really humiliating. It's like, it's embarrassing. It's sad, pathetic. I have a love-hate relationship with my nose. I feel like I've seen a picture of you before, Hazel. I think your nose is literally fine. Literally, your nose is beautiful. From like, I think I have seen a picture. Yeah, I think I remember what you look like, because I remember being like, wow, she low-key looks like me. She kind of looks like me.
Love all the content.
Oh my god, Epic Gamer, thank you for the bits. I love you. I love your comments, and I love seeing you in chat. Is the look of your nose hereditary? Nobody in my family has this nose, but the only thing that is hereditary is like this bump in the middle of my nose. Nobody in my family has this nose. I don't know where this nose came from. Literally, like, my mom is always like, where did you get your face from? You don't look like anybody from our family. All of my siblings have completely different noses. It's kind of like trippy. We all have like the most bizarre noses. My sister has like the perfect nose. I'm like, I'm so happy. I can never like, and like seeing my sister grow up, I'm like, why were there so many like older women who were like flat out jealous of me as a kid? Like, I'm so happy for my sister that she's like the pretty one. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like, I would prefer if my sister was prettier than me. That's what I would prefer. That would be ideal, I think. You know why? So I can manage her as a model and make all her money. I'm kidding. My sister's 10 years old. 11. Oh, guys, I just feel so, like, no offense, but attractive. Like, I just feel so, like, ever since I got this tan, I feel so magalicious, and yeah. I don't really know what ugly is. Bring me back. I want to go back to LA so bad right now. Bring me back to LA, guys. Bring me back to LA. I have some work to do. Bring me back to LA. I have some people to mog. Just kidding. Even with the tan, like, everyone is just, like, scientifically beautiful in LA. Like, oh, okay. Just don't put me side by side with, like, a Persian. Or, like, anybody, actually. Carmen, am I allowed to self-promo? Okay, Lemon, you can self-promo. Lemon is the only one who's allowed to self-promo because she's my sister-in-law. Okay, guys? She's my sister-in-law, and she's dating my brother, so she's the only one who's allowed to self-promo. But it is a lavender relationship. Don't get it twisted. It's very innocent. Oh my god, my friend just texted me, when are you going to come back to LA? Guys, like 3 people reached out to me this week and were like, when are you coming back to LA? Shit. Everybody wants me these days. Everybody wants me. Everybody wants me. Everybody wants me to come back to LA because they know I have a tan now. Now I'm like, not a pasty little freak. They're like, we need you. Ever since I got this tan, everyone's like, we need you back in LA. Where are you guys? Don't worry. I won't let LA suffer without me for too long. Hold your horses. What was in my mouth? I think that was dog hair. I think that was dog hair from my dog that died like 2 years ago. So I don't know how her hair is still in my house and how it got into my mouth. Do any of you guys like have pets that died and like sometimes you still find their hair and then you have a meltdown and then you cry and then you're like, I hate this world. Why would you reminds me of, like, my biggest heartbreak in my whole life. Literally my biggest heartbreak in my entire life is not a boy. It's my cat dying. My cat dying was probably, like, out of all the bad things that happened, like, whenever, like, I remember my cat died, I just, like, actually will, like, start crying. Like, I forget about it, and I just, like, never, ever bring it up to myself, because, like, if I even think about it for more than 2 seconds, I'll literally start crying. Okay, so my Insta is Vern Mel. It's almost like Carmel. We are meant to be sisters. Actually, like, ship my brother and Vermel so much. Wait, they're getting Chick-fil-A? Get me Chick-fil-A! Me. My family's getting Chick-fil-A. Horrible news. Carmaxlla is a furry. Stop saying that about me. I have horrible news. Okay, story time. I feel personally Wait. I feel personally offended by those pants. What are those pants? Guys, these are my pants. Guys. Why am I getting bullied about my pants? This is Savage. Fenty, I believe. No, not Savage. Fenty Beauty? Wait, what is it called? It's Rihanna! It's Rihanna! Why are your ankles out? Because I got too small of a size. Are they from the 70s? No, guys, it's Rihanna. It's Rihanna. This is my Rihanna. Like a halo. I can feel your halo. I can feel your halo. You guys are making me feel stupid about my pants now. Now I want to take them off, but that would be inappropriate. Do you own any booty shorts? Yeah. Claro que sí. Of course I own booty shorts. Oh my god, I used to own the best pair, and then my ex threw them away. And then the time before that, my mom literally threw them away. She would, like, go through my dresser and throw away my booty shorts. Ah! The booty short bandit is here to take your booty shorts away. That's just my life. Ugh. My biggest op is the booty short bandit, aka my mom, who takes my booty shorts out of my dresser and throws them away. What's the ideal home clothes? Loose t-shirt. And sweatpants that are really loose. Anything really loose. The booty demon. Don't talk about the booty demon anymore, guys. I can't be reminded. Why are you always crashing out? Well, Exhibit A, the chat, just made fun of my pants. Exhibit B, my mom. She took my clothes. My booty shorts are gone. My bad, girl. Do you have any holes in your wall? Yeah, right here. You can't really tell, but this is a hole. That's what she said. It's not that funny. What's your bad news? Oh, I'm glad that you asked. Oh, guys, I'm so glad you asked, and I'm so glad that you care about my woes, my grievances. Well, since everybody is asking me about my grievances, my car battery is dead, and I have to replace the battery myself in public. And it's a travesty because I'm so embarrassed to do that. Okay, let me tell you the story. Story time on how my car is dead. Okay, so it all started. Okay. 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 So there I was. I go to the gym. Okay. No. I go to Ulta. Okay, let's start there. I go to Ulta because my skin color is different and I have to go get a different skin color makeup. Can you shut up? My computer's actually... This is my last straw. Shut up. You're ruining my stream. Okay. Sorry. Oh, on the bright side, at least you can prime Megan Fox fitting the car to bait some dudes. Wait. I have an idea. You guys just gave me an idea. Oh my god, you were clipping? Okay, I'm so scared. Whenever Lemon says she's clipping something, I'm actually like, I shake. Carmaxlla, what do you want? Okay. Okay, so there I was. I go to Ulta to get a different skin color makeup. $43. That's how much my foundation costs because I'm a little freak when it comes to makeup. All of my I don't think I have any makeup products that are like under $30. Like each product is like $30 to $50. So I'm a little freak when it comes to that sort of thing because, yeah. So I go and I get, your foundation is $37. Okay, so you relate. You know, it's a bill. It's a bill. Okay. So I go and I get my foundation. I'm at Ulta. I run into my physical trainer. Oh my god, how did you get here? Oh my god. Oh my god, you're in Ulta with me. Oh my god, this is so crazy. How about you get in my car? So then we were in the car. And I was like, oh my gosh. We're in the car together. This is so crazy. How did we get here? Oh my god, how did we get into the same car? Oh no. Oh no, I hope nothing freaky happens. Nothing freaky happened. We sit in the car for like 20 minutes or something, and we're chatting it up. Okay, we're yapping it up. The car is off. I fear something about this interaction may have killed my car. There was nothing freaky that happened, by the way. Just putting that out there so that no one thinks I'm like a whore. Because I'm not. Okay, so the battery dies. We get out of the car. I try to lock the door because we go into the gym. Because I was going to the gym after I got my makeup. You're funny looking. That's the sound my car made. So I tried to lock my door. The door doesn't lock. And I think, oh, that's interesting. That's so interesting. I'm just gonna ignore that and go back to and go work out. So I'm working out. I have this amazing workout. My glutes, I murder my glutes to death. I start taking amazing, spectacular photos in the bathroom. Just lovely. I mean, these photos, I mean, these are absolutely just like incredible. I mean, look at these photos. I never knew how much a tan would like looks max me. I wasn't even wearing makeup in this. This is incredible. I was so hot with no makeup at all. Like incredible. All I needed was a tan. All I needed was a tan. And I'm finally hot. Okay. But so here I am taking a photo shoot in the bathroom for like 30 minutes. For example, that's how many Okay, I did not need to expose myself like that. But here I am taking that photo shoot. And little do I know, my car is sitting in the parking lot dead as my cat. R.I.P. Kitty. And I go back to the car. And it's acting weird. The door doesn't want to unlock, and then it doesn't start. And I'm like, maybe the key's dead. I quickly realize the key's not dead. My car has died. The battery. So... Okay, I saw that your body is tea. Thank you so much, What was that? Did you guys see what I just saw? Why did it just humiliate me like that? Now everyone thinks my room is dusty. Must have been the wind. Lemon mentioned me in the story. I will check that after this story time. I'm terrified. So, my car is dead. It's probably the alternator. I'm really scared it's the alternator. So, I go home that night because it's too late, too tired, too many people in the parking lot. It's like the peak gym busyness, so there's just too many people in the parking lot. So me and my brother comes picks me up. We go home. My dad goes to go jump the car for me. We go and jump the car. It doesn't jump. Nothing's working. Why isn't it working? I ask. I start to have a meltdown. And let me get to like my least favorite part of this story. I am outside of my gym and at the hour that I normally go to the gym. So everyone that I regularly see at the gym is coming in and out of it, and I'm humiliated. Everyone knows it's me. I'm like, people know what I look like at the gym. Like, people literally come up to me like at bars. Whenever I go out to bars, they'll be like, oh, I know you from the gym. I see you at the gym. Like, people know me. And I also have this humongous chungus pink coat, of course, so it's like hard to miss me. Well, so now all of the huzz at the gym is walking past me and looking at me like, oh, that ditz, that idiot. They're probably all thinking that my car died because I'm a woman. Like, do you know how, like, embarrassing that is? Like, every time that you, like, have a car problem, do you know what it's like to own a car as a woman? Do you know what it's like to own a car as a woman? Do you guys know? Do you know the pain that it is to own a car as a woman and to, like, get car repairs as a woman? To talk to mechanics, to do anything with the car, it's humiliating. Like, people just think you don't know what you're doing all the time, and, like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but, like, damn! Like, can a girl not know what they're doing? Like, oh my god. So, these guys pass by me, and they start laughing at me. These two guys walk into my gym, and they're like, they're looking at you like, bro. Shut up! Oh my god! I literally hope your tire blows out on the highway and you get in a car accident and die. Like, actually, I hate you. Like, when I see those guys at the gym next time, I'm going to throw such a big fit, they're gonna kick me out of the gym, and I don't even care. I'm gonna go to a different gym. I don't even care. I hate you guys. I remember their faces. I could sketch their faces. I could literally sketch their faces from memory. I know what they look like. If you've ever had someone, like, laughing at you, the image of their faces laughing at you burns into your memory better than anything else. Like, if you want to remember things for a test, imagine the answers and, like, the knowledge that you're trying to, like, study is laughing at you. Then you'll remember it. Then it will burn into your head. Like, like, you see someone jumping their car. Okay, this is men nowadays. I'm gonna sound like a conservative auntie. these boys nowadays, these soy boys nowadays, and when they see a woman trying to jumpstart her car, they're not like, let me help. They just point and laugh. That, like, what is happening? What is happening? What has this world come to? I don't mean to sound like a little Republican conservative geriatric old woman, but like, what is wrong with these men? What is wrong with these men? Take testosterone. I don't even care. Abuse testosterone. Just kidding. Don't do that. But like, just like, go get your hormones checked. Like, actually, I'm so annoyed. Like, that was my last straw. That was actually my last straw. I can't do this. I can't do this. I literally can't do it. Laughing at me. Like, last time I went to like a bar and I was in line for it, 4 men tried to cut in front of me. Like, they just cut in line, like, hey, they started talking to me, and then they cut in line. They did the same tactic that me and my girlfriends do. Girls, that's what girls do. Girls cut in line at the club. And they rizz a guy up to get in line with him, and they just let it happen. And that's what girls do, but now boys are doing it. And it's like, you idiots! Check your pants. If you look down and you see a penis... Get out of line! Go to the back of the line! Oh my god, what is happening? Like, I don't mean to sound like a conservative... I know I keep saying this, but I don't mean to sound like this. I don't mean to be that person, but like... What happened? What? What is this world? I know, like, you might be like, well, isn't it sexist? No, I am a little bit sexist, because I do think that men and women have some roles, like, to some extent, right? Like, men jump cars, and women watch them do it! That's how it's supposed to be! Now it's, a woman is jumping a car, and he's pointing and laughing. Like, what? But the thing is, like, I know how to jump a car. I know how to do a lot of things with the car. For example, I can open the trunk. I can also open the gas cap, and I can also open the hood a little bit. It's kind of hard if it, like, has those locks, you know, like, then I have to figure out how to, like, unlatch it, then that's kind of hard. But, like, I know how to replace every single light in a car. And what else do I know how to do with a car? That's it. So, are your tires bald? No, they are new tires. But it's like, okay, I know enough about cars. I'm not like the car expert. Like, damn, what do I look like to you? I know enough about cars because I used to have this, like, broken down, rundown Mitsubishi, and it was, like, 2009, and if you know anything about Mitsubishi Lancers, they are, like, they're like the Frankenstein of cars. They just fall apart and you have to piece it back together. Like, none of the parts are the original parts at a certain point. At a certain point, it's a brand new car. But, like, that thing was falling apart and I put, like, $700 into fixing it. And I learned a lot about cars. And I learned enough that, like, I know enough to where it's, like, certain things I can, like, figure out. So, like, last time I went to a mechanic, they were like, your shock absorbers have gone bad. I'm like, no, they haven't. That's not even the reason I took that. I was like, so I was like, why do I have this X problem? Like, just tell me. Like, that's why I took it in. And they're like, your shock absorbers are bad and you need new brakes. And your brake pads are completely bad. Okay, my brake pads do need to be replaced. They're like, you need a brake replacement. And I'm like, no, I don't. That's not even the cause of the issue I took it in for. And they're like, well, yeah, it is. And I'm like, can you explain that? And they're like, well, and then I tried to, like, make it sound complicated. And I'm like, no, like, I literally know, I don't know the problem, but I know a shock absorber in a brake And also he was like, you need to replace all 4 of your tires. That's another thing that he said. And I know the tires are not causing the issue I'm literally telling you about. Like, I know you think I'm just, like, stupid, and maybe that's true to some extent, but, like, I know that shock absorbers, brakes, and tires have nothing to do with the, like, issue that I took the car in for. And I was like, you know what, just give me my car back. I literally said that to them. Jaden! Oh my god, Jaden! Oh my god, Jaden, thank you so much for subscribe. We're giving the sub to Fake Rican. This is my friend Jaden, guys. He was the one who took the photos of me. He's a goated cameraman. If you're in the DMV area, get your photo taken by Jaden. So, like, and I was right. Like, I took it back to my other mechanic, and I'm like, this is what they told me, and I just, like, I don't see how that's even possible. Like, maybe I'm just that stupid, but, like, and they're like, no, none of the things they said is true. Like, they were scamming you, and I was like, yeah, I thought so. I thought so, because they see a girl, and they see a car, and then girl plus car equals stupid. So then they think I'm stupid, and then they try to scam me. Like, it's like, I can literally never just go to a normal mechanic, and, like, I can now at this point just spot a mechanic who's gonna scam me versus one who's gonna be, like, normal to me, and I, like, reward the ones that are normal to me. I'm like, I reward you, like, just know, like, I trust you. Listen to me, I trust you. But also, like, I have to be manipulative. I don't want to go into a situation where I'm paying $700 for a service, and I have to, like, manipulate them into not scamming me. So, like, if I go to the mechanic and I have to, like, pretend I have all this ball knowledge just so that they know, like, oh, this girl kind of knows some stuff about cars, we shouldn't scam her. I don't want to have to, like, manipulate them into not scamming me. Like, what is this world? What is this world? Like, I just want to go get my car inspected without getting scammed. Like, you're just not scammed. Like, I don't want to be scammed. So it's like, I think the best thing that you can do as a woman with a car, and you know what, like, as anybody, like, men get scammed too. It's just like women, you're just gonna, I remember my mom and my aunt went to go, like, buy a motor, and they knew exactly what motor they needed because another mechanic told them to go buy it, and then they were going to buy it, and the guy was so rude. He was so rude. He's like, you guys don't know what you're talking about. It was so rude. It was so atrocious. Like, I think he literally, like, called them names at a certain point. It was insane. But, like, I think the best thing that you can do in your life is just get some knowledge on mechanics, like, and how cars work. I think, like, you just have to. Like, if you own a car, you have to know how it works. And the best way to know how it works is to own a really crappy car at some point in your life. Or just go work for a mechanic shop. That is so much better. If you have like an opportunity to be an apprentice at a mechanic shop at any point in your life, go do that, because, like, that knowledge is gonna, like, mechanics, engineering, no, and not engineering, electricity, okay, plumbing, any type of, like, contracting work, like, any, like, plumbing, electric stuff, like, that stuff, you just need to know how to do that in life. Like, you honestly, you're just, and if you're like, well, I'll just hire someone to do it. Well, that's what I thought too. I also am a person who, like, I'd rather just hire people to do stuff, because I am, like, in my best. Oh my god, Kevin, thank you so much for the dono! Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna talk about this goal in a second. Thank you so much. Not Kevin. Plumbing sucks. I will say, my plumbing hack for poor people. Okay, you want to know my favorite plumbing hack for poor people who don't know anything about plumbing? Okay. If you have a plumbing problem, get a company. Don't do this to a poor, unsuspecting, independent contractor. Please! I beg, do not do this to, like, a father of 5 who runs his own business. That's like Dave's Plumbing. Don't do that. Sorry. So what I used to do was I would call this plumbing company, and I would be like, hey, could you, like, tell me what's wrong with my toilet or my shower? And he came over and he was like, yeah, it's the, and he started talking a different language. I write down everything that he says. I'm like, it's the what? The pipe and he diagnoses the issue. I write down the issue, and then I get a quote. Here, I remember he told me $600, and I was like, okay, I am going to think about if I can afford that, and I will call you back when I get paid or something. Okay. He leaves. I look up on YouTube how to fix a, and then YouTube tells me how to do it for $15. It literally cost me $15 to fix it, not $600, which was what he was charging me. So, if you don't know what the issue is, you can definitely figure out what the issue is and look up a YouTube video, unless you have like a broiler that needs to be replaced. If you have a broiler, good luck. Good luck. I remember I replaced my ex's broiler for him and his mom. Oh, this is why it made me so mad, because he went and told everybody in the entire universe. He was like, there was months that she didn't pay rent at my house. She didn't pay rent. I'm like, I replaced your broiler. I fixed you in your mom's car, which was like over $7,000. I fixed a bunch of other things in their house too. Like, I was like maintenance. Like, the deal was that I would pay for maintenance around the house and for their cars, not pay rent, you idiot. Like, why is everyone like, Okay, now I'm just in a complaining mood. Okay, go back. So, I need to buy a new battery for my car and replace it. And I'm gonna have to like replace it in my gym where like everyone knows me, and it's so humiliating. Like, I had so much aura at my gym. Like, I had so much aura there before. Next thing that you know, it's like, oh, that's, now everyone's gonna know me as like, oh, that's the girl who had to replace her battery. Her car probably died because she didn't know that you're supposed to turn off the lights when you turn off the car. She probably didn't know how to shut the door correctly. No, my battery died because it's cold outside. Oh, when another like way that I was like learning about cars was like, of course, my friend Mittens, he tells me everything about cars. Like, every time I have a car picture problem, he knows exactly the issue every single time. Secondly, every single time I got my ex's car fixed, I would be really annoying, and I would just watch the mechanic do everything and ask 200,000 questions. So, poor mechanic who had to deal with me being like, no, I'm gonna stay and watch you do it. Can you mind if I just like watch you do it? How many cars do you have? I have one car. Her name is Honey. I didn't name her that. The previous owner named her that, and I was like, that's so cute. I need to keep that name. Honey the Hyundai. Wait, bro, I'm back. But, bro, my celebrity crush just viewed my stories on Instagram, and it was a Chuz picture of me. What do I do? Who's your celebrity crush? Isn't it third? But don't worry, though, he's not a 30-year-old man. He's only 2 years older than me. Okay, perfect. Yay. Okay, he's not a pervert. Okay, well, that's so cool, though. Mac McGoo, thank you so much for gifting us sub to Saxo Beat PW. Oh my god. Oh no, I'm sorry you're having a crisis that your celebrity crush saw a bad picture of you. I'm gonna look this guy up. Walker Scobell. He viewed your story? That's so crazy. Okay, I will tell you. I've met my celebrity crush many times. No, I haven't. I've met a celebrity crush before, and I look like Chuz when I met him, and he rejected me, but I'm kidding. He actually didn't. He did. I just don't want to believe it. I'm just kidding. Machine Gun Kelly is not my crush, guys. Carmaxlla is a furry. Stop saying that about me. What? They're looking at each other like, bro. Shut up! Oh my god! I literally hope your tire blows out on the highway and you get in a car accident and die. Like, oh my god! You clipped like the specific parts that made me look crazy. Lemon, you're actually making me look like a psycho. Oh my god. But I will say, Hazel, there's many people that like I've had a crush on. Well, not a crush, but been like, would, with who like when I like met them, and I was chopped, they still liked me. So it's like you might think you're chopped, but sometimes that's when you look the best. You just, oh my god, Lemon. Carmaxlla is a furry. Stop saying that about me. Lemon, no more clips for you. They're looking at each other like, bro. Shut up! Oh my god! I literally hope your tire blows out on the highway and you get in a car accident and die. Like, bro, this guy, okay, he's probably watching this right now at this point. This irritating, you know what, if you're watching this, stop being annoying, oh my god, stop being annoying. Okay, I used to feel bad, like, if I mentioned him, but whatever. Okay, he is this guy that I met when I was in community college, and we were friends when I was, like, 16, and we were, like, friends, right, and then, like, and then we, like, grew out of contact normally, but kind of not normally, because, like, he said something that, like, freaked me out so much, like, that, like, to me translated as, like, perverted, and then I was like, oh my god, and I was like, I'm gonna, like, distance myself from this person, but, like, with love, like, distance with love, or whatever, and then when we were friends, he would always be like, my friends always leave me. Like, my friends, like, stop being friends with me. Like, my friends always leave me. And I was like, oh, man, poor guy. Like, I have to be his friend because, like, nobody else is being his friend. Well, he's been saying this. Wait. That's what he's been saying. It says since December 6th November last year, December last year, and September this year, I think. And it was actually way more FUs than that. It's like way more. It's way more than that. I know he's been deleting a lot. This has been going on more than that. Like, hater. Oh gosh, I'm so cold. Okay, so yeah, my car battery is dead. I haven't had a car for like a day now. It's been like 24 hours with no car, guys. I'm so cold. Oh, okay, so the next thing to talk about. Great news, guys, the haunted house. We will be doing the haunted house a week from now. Okay. So, yeah, puffer for the stream because I'm freezing. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to just buy a battery and install it myself. So fun to be installing a battery in front of all the huzz. Okay. Okay. The haunted house. So let me check my notes about the haunted house. So, the locations... I told you guys I had looked at a bunch of haunted houses. I was mistaken. These were not haunted houses. Literally in the fine print, it was like haunted house, but you get to stay in one bedroom of the haunted house. Are you kidding me? Squabasha! Thank you so much for subscribing. 18 months! 18 months! Poor Squabasha. Thank you so much for subscribing, Squab. I really appreciate it. I feel like you subscribe like once a week. Is that possible? How are you doing this? Okay. It was one room in a haunted house. Those were the one, like, I found a bunch of haunted locations. They were all, like, when you actually, so when it will be like haunted house, haunted farmhouse. And then you click it, and it's actually, like, in the fine print, you just get one room. What is an Airbnb? What is an Airbnb? I know that Airbnb commercials are always...
That's what the DMs
look Not like. Kevin! Thank you so much! That's what the DMs look like. That Kevin sent you on TikTok. Oh, good heavens. I need to check those DMs. So, yeah, it's like, we'll say a haunted hotel then. Fucking idiots. It's like, when I see Airbnb commercials, it's all like, oh, you don't have to stay in a crammed little room. You get to stay in a whole house. Well, I guess freaking not. The economy, I don't even believe it's like the economy sometimes. Like, at a certain point, it's like greed. For certain things, it's like greed. Like, you whatever. So, I found 5 haunted houses on the East Coast that are actually houses. And it was very hard to find because everything was just saying, like, hold on, I'm opening up the haunted houses. Hold on, one second, guys. I'm opening up the links to review these. Okay. I found these haunted houses. Okay. I found a handful of houses. Well, little to my surprise, they know they're haunted houses, and they know it's like some kind of attraction for it to be a haunted house. So these houses are $1,000 for a 3-night minimum. Ugh. My stupid fucking chungus life! Every single one. Like, all of the houses were that much. Well, luckily, my dono goal was literally 1,000, so we're just gonna use the whole budget on the Airbnb. Okay. You guys reach the dono goal, we're gonna do that. I was hoping that we didn't. I mean, it actually technically goes a little over the budget because then it's like there's a couple more things that are going into this stream that are like oh, they're gonna cost a little bit more. Okay, but it's okay. So what if nothing spooky happens night 1? You have 2 more nights of content. Exactly. What's in my oh my god, my car. Look at this keychain I got. It's so cute. Yes, we're gonna do this with Melissa. Okay. Maybe a haunted Walmart parking lot. Yeah, that might be the only thing in our budget in this economy. Okay, haunted house. I found 2 locations for a haunted house. Both of them are a 3-night minimum, and it's $1,000. I think we need to do it. One of these 2, and I mean, I did find one that was like $600, but it's just not as cool. It's not as cool. I want a really creepy house. I need a creepy, eepy, skeepy house. girl has a jacket on now. Yeah, I saw your clips, Lemon. You made me look like a mad woman. You only clip my worst moments. You made me look deranged. Like, gosh, Lemon, you just clip the deranged parts. You don't clip when I'm normal. Like, can you clip when I'm normal so, like, everyone's gonna be like, oh, wow, Carmaxlla's so normal. Because when you only clip the times I'm crashing out, like, half of the time I'm crashing out, yes. The other time I can be normal. Like, right now, for example, I'm normal. Like, I'm normal right now. I'm normal. So, that would be preferred so that, like, not everyone thinks that I'm crazy. I'll post this girl pose. I'll screenshot. I went to school with you at WL. Well, I was homeschooled. Unless we went to community college together. Admit yourself to a hospital and start recording. Those are all haunted. Someone here in the chat named Mac McCoo might be an actual genius. Okay, but why a haunted house way past Halloween and in Christmas? I don't know. Because I was editing this video that me and Melissa, it was like a stream when we went to Costa Rica, and we stayed in this house that we ended up thinking was haunted because the electricity kept going out, and it was like we were hearing all these noises. And I thought the stream was so funny to edit that I want to do another one so bad and like turn it into a YouTube video. No, HCC. Oh, good heavens, maybe we did go to the same school. Wait, who are you? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Someone from my school is here. I never thought this would be an issue for me because of how homeschooled I was, but I did go to community college. I meant a model pose. Oh. I went to dinner with this model one time. Y'all, models like that are actually really pretty. I went to dinner with this model and she was like heavenly to look. Like, I kept like staring at her and I was like, okay, this is really weird. I keep staring at her. I'm gonna look like jealous. I need to say something. And I was like, by the way, I keep like staring at you. I'm like, I don't mean to be like weird, but like you're so pretty and I don't think I've ever seen anyone like this pretty in person before. I didn't know that I like you don't really comprehend like how pretty like actual models are like until you see them in real life and you're like, oh my god. And then there's some people who are like really pretty on camera and then they're like normal in real life, but it's like oh my. And I was like, the whole dinner I was just like wait, Moria Huss, you didn't say anything. Wait, you're not saying. Wait, who were you in my school? How do we meet? Wait, tell me more. I need to know more. I need to know everything about this. We have to wear a Santa Claus outfit and acknowledge the Christmas season of the haunted house. No Christmas. Melissa just messaged me. It's been a 2-day process. Sorry, I was responding to her. SMH, your perception of pretty skewed because you live in Baltimore. A Baltimore 10 is a California 4. That's why I thrive here, guys, and not thrive so much in LA. In Baltimore, they're like, wow, so pretty. In LA, they're like, oh no, a rat. that funny because it's my life. Watch they leave and never come back to leave you wondering forever. They literally just said the school that I went to. No, I'm terrified. That was an insane take, Enrique. Do you ever think she's never left Baltimore? Do you think she's never left Baltimore? Okay, I'll tell you. I've never been to a place and felt like super ugly, because even though like objectively like you might be, I mean when I say you I might mean me, you might be like ugly, but like if you have enough confidence, like I've just never, like aside when I was with my ex and he was like low-key like missing his like Miami 10 ex, and then I like wanted to jump off I wanted to jump in front of a bus so bad, like that was terrible, genuinely terrible. But other than that, like I've always had like pretty high self-esteem in how I looked, because like throughout my whole childhood everybody was like glazing me, everyone was trying to molest me, like everyone was so like in love with how pretty I was, even though I looked like a little golem child. But it was like the Appalachians, so it's like they don't really have many other options of like cute kids. So when I was growing up, everyone was constantly glazing me, and I thought I was fine shit, even though I only had one eyebrow. It was connected. Do you get the joke? I had one eyebrow. Not two, one. I did unibrow, stuff like that. Also, a lot of problems facially. But it didn't matter because everyone glazed me so much. So I've never really been anywhere and been like, oh, I feel so ugly. I feel so chungus here. Except this one time when I went to a model party. And I didn't feel ugly. I didn't like lose self-esteem, but I was like, oh, geez, objectively. It was like a moment of like, okay, objectively, like everyone here has me beat. I went to a dating app pop-up party, and like the cast of Love Was Blind. No. The cast of Love Island. The cast of Love Island was there. And a bunch of other models. Like the men, this is a lot coming from me. The men were so beautiful. They like pushed past me and like, move. I was like, okay, miss. Like, geez, even the men there knew their girth. Even the men there were, like, catty and acted like girls. Like, move. Like, someone elbowed me and then just glared at me as if, like, I purposefully just headbutted their elbow. Because that's just, like, how pretty these people were. They're like, we're so pretty, we can literally elbow people in the face. And because we're so pretty, this was them. Boom, 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 boom. What are you going to do about it? I mug you. And you're dead. You have a bruise on your head. Because I elbowed you and shot you. What are you going to do about it? I'm prettier than you. So yeah. Oh my god. Post me looking normal. Lemon. The fact that Lemon had to post pictures to make me look normal, because like no video could do that for me, I guess. I guess a video couldn't make me look normal, huh? So you had to post pictures. Oh, okay, I see how it is. You're damn. I'm gonna say that here. I'm gonna screenshot this for later to get into. My small town is flooded right now and I can't escape. Oh my god, actually? Are you okay? Can you swim? The very cool to know about you. What a weird industry. That's very cool to know about you. What a weird industry. Yeah. Low-key, if you're really pretty, you can get away with being a pretty bad person, which is why I want to be as pretty as possible. Delete that. That was a joke. Why don't you leave Baltimore? Here is a dump, and wouldn't Florida be better for content creation anyways? Stop. You want me to go to Florida? Yeah, actually, I'm gonna leave Baltimore soon. Goodbye, Baltimore, never to return. Me. Guess who's never gonna return? Me. Goodbye. I love you, Baltimore, but it's over between us. Baltimore has, let's start with the obvious, and not many people want to talk about this, overly freaked out Baltimoreans trying to touch you everywhere you go. Too many people here are overly freaked out, which, me too, but why is everyone touching you all the time? I just don't want to be touched anymore, y'all. This is so out of hand. Secondly, Baltimore, my other beef with you is I got kicked out of the raves. Why did they kick me out of I was literally catching strays. They didn't like one of my friends, and then they kicked me out by extension. And then they were like, privileged, rich girl. If I have anyone hating me, that's exactly what I want to be hated for being rich. I need help manifesting that for myself. Isn't Baltimore? No, I think that there's it's pretty half and half, TBH. It's pretty mixed, TBH. How do you get kicked out of her? I don't know. Okay, but I love Baltimore. It's just there is really freaky people in Maryland, and I know what that's from. Lead poisoning. Secondly, I think I just love Baltimore a lot. Honestly, I really love Baltimore. I'm pretending to have beef with it just so I can feel better. That I will leave it one day. Nah, people hate you because of those eyes. They hate me because I'm so seductive. Wait, do the middle part. I can't do the middle part. My hair will not do that. You don't know what I'm transforming into yet. The middle part isn't working, whatever. It's not working, bro. Oh, good heavens. Whatever! What do I want for Christmas? That's a good question. For Christmas, I want peace on the world and hell. I am working like an ass, working my ass off on those Christmas presents. You know, who gives a fuck about Christmas presents and decoration, but I need to do it, right? Right? Correct? And then, okay, and then I do it, and I say I'm working on the Christmas and planning for the Christmas. And they say, oh, what about the children that they were separated? Give me a fucking break. These bangs are like not, guys. I can do it. I'm working like an ass, working my ass off on the Christmas stuff. You know, who gives a fuck about Christmas stuff and decoration? But I need to do it, right? Right? Correct? And then okay, and then I do it, and I say I'm working on the Christmas and planning for the Christmas, and they say, oh, what about the children that they are separated? Give me a fucking break. Romania. Wait, I think if I do it one more time, I'll perfect it. Okay, I can remember my lines. I should be an actor because I'm so good at remembering these things. I'm working like an ass, working my ass off on the Christmas stuff. You know, who gives a fuck about Christmas stuff and decoration? But I need to do it, right? Correct? Right? And I say that I'm doing... Okay, and then I do it. And I say that I'm working on the Christmas and planning for the Christmas. And then they... And then they say, oh, what about the children that they are separated? Give me a fucking break. I can't do this. I'm actually Melania. Guys, I can... Oh my god, Kyla's coming for my jacket. She said she wanted the pink one, and then I went and got the pink one. I got married in Italy. She got married in Italy. Everything Kyla says that she wants, I'm just like gonna magically end up with it. God, my bangs, I haven't washed my hair in like a day, and now my hair is like getting insanely greasy. Like, do I have anything that I can like separate my hair with? I'm gonna rob you. Heart emoji. Kyla! I think Melania, like, literally has the best bangs. Like, honestly, I think I need to start doing my bangs more like hers. Who gives a fuck about the Christmas stuff and decoration? But I need to do it, right? Correct? And then they're like, oh, what about the children that they are separated? Give me a fucking break. I cannot do her thing. I cannot do her accent. She doesn't have a Russian accent. What language does she speak? Wait, let's see. What language does Melania Trump speak? Where's damagenic with the hair touch count? I died. Oh, damaging. She speaks Slavonia, English, Italian, French, and German. Oh my gosh. Slovenia. Okay, I would go to YouTube. Okay. How to do Slovenia accent. Slovenia.
Hi everyone, so today I'm gonna
No,
teach you
I want
some
to do accent. You might not. Okay. Barron Trump's.
I like my suitcase. I have to go to school now.
Yeah, you will have lunch and then you go to school.
Now I'm gonna go.
Yeah, first you will have lunch and then you go to school.
First you will have lunch and then you will go to school. I should just listen to interviews of her.
Now you can do reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Okay. Melania Trump interviews.
Do you feel like you're in a different space now than you were 8 years ago? I feel I was always me the first time as well. I
feel I was always me the first time as well. Lunch. And then we will get lunch.
just feel that people didn't accept me.
I just feel that people didn't accept me. Maybe is this offensive? I'm not making fun of her accent. I think it's like so sexy, so hot, and I'm just doing an impression of her. So please don't. Please, I hope there's no Slovenians watching. I don't think that they would really get offended at anything if they were watching this, to be honest.
Maybe they didn't understand me.
They didn't understand
the way
me.
maybe they do now.
The way that maybe they do now. I want something of just her talking, bro. Like, is there anything of just her talk? Like, stop interrupting.
Let's play drums.
You want to have drums? What you will have for a birthday? E.T.'s flashing back to a nearly 3-year-old Barron Trump at Mom Melania's charity event in 2009.
Okay, this style of bangs is actually probably my best style of bangs. I think I need to be doing Melania Trump bangs way more often. I need to okay, I need to hear her talk more. Okay, we're going to transform into her, guys.
Wish list, 15 years and about 5 feet before Dad Donald's second trip to the White House.
He's really tall.
You want to have drums?
You want to have drums?
What you will have for a birthday?
What do we have for
I
birthday?
want like on the television drums.
Like on television, the big one.
He's so cute.
Yeah, he loves to play drums. So maybe for birthday, he will get the present.
No, like on the television.
Oh, the big one. Okay.
The big one. Okay. Melania Trump interview. No. No, wrong one. Is the wrong one? Melania Trump Christmas.
In the dark, does he wear night vision goggles that make everyone
She's so
green,
cute.
everything green? I bet he'd like that because Santa likes green. Or heat vision goggles because he might like red better. Should we leave out carrots, not cookies, on Christmas Eve, since they're good for his eyesight? No. The twinkling lights on the tree. I'm working like a my ass. I know. Christmas stuff that, who gives a about Christmas stuff and decoration, but I need to do it, right?
Yeah, but
Correct.
100%. You have no choice.
And then
And then I do it, and I said that I'm working on Christmas, planning for the Christmas, and they said, oh, what about the children? That they were separated. Give me a break.
wait, I forgot the
What did you ask Santa for Christmas?
Oh, that's a nice one. I asked Santa for Christmas, peace on the world, health.
I asked Santa for Christmas peace on the world, hell, peace on the world. I am working my ass, so wait. I'm working like an ass, working my ass off on the Christmas stuff. You know, who gives a fuck about Christmas stuff and decoration? I need to do it, right? Correct? And okay. And then I say that I'm working on the Christmas stuff and I am planning for the Christmas. And they say, oh, what about the children that they are separated? Give me a fucking break. Romania. Okay, that's enough. Enough, Melania. This is Romania. If I wish Melania was the president instead. Yes, I also want peace underworld and hell. Okay, enough. Enough with the giggling. Okay. Oh god, these bangs, I like these bangs so much. I think this is my new hairstyle. I think she should be like my hairstyle icon. Give me a fucking break. Oh, what about the children that they are separated? Acrocosm. That okay. Can you give me a different prompt? Donald, I have headache. Donald, I have headache. No, Donald. I said no! Donald, you know I don't feel well today. Low-key, I should just be president. I think you should be the president, Hazel. Gosh, I like this hair so much. Like, this is such a better hairstyle. Like, peace on the road. Okay, that's like, okay, enough. Okay, I'm sorry. It's so addictive to be Slovenia. Do Melania telling Baron he's too old to still be breastfed. Okay, I can't. Can we come up with a normal prompt, guys? Melania trying to install a car battery. Oh, don't remind me. You know what? No more prompts. I forfeit. I forfeit. I don't feel like it. Do me. All I want in this world is to have a rich husband. And next thing you know, I have to be married to the president of the United States of America. I never asked for these. I never wanted these. I never asked for these. You're a furry? Shut up. Anyways. Where's my Taco Bell beefy 5-layer? I asked my brother, can you please pick me up a Taco Bell beefy 5-layer? And he says, no, I don't want to pick you up. he told me he was gonna pick it up from me and he didn't. And now I'm sitting here, no beefy 5-layer in my hands. I'm sitting here, beefy 5-layer-less. The same way I'm childless, because I'll probably always be childless, because my mateability has gone down quite significantly ever since my digital footprint came into play. Okay, guys. So I wanted to say, okay, haunted house stream. Okay, back to the haunted house stream. So we're gonna do the haunted house stream. I haven't booked the house yet, because I was gonna do it after this stream, because I wanted to, like, I don't know. Okay, we have two options. That's the thing. Okay, so we're gonna do 24 hours in a haunted house because you guys reached the donut goal. So we have two options. Okay. Let me just... Okay. One is a farmhouse. I think a farmhouse is creepy. Like, a farmhouse is nice and creepy, right? Oh, wait, they're both... I think they're both farmhouses. Oh, wait, they're both farmhouses. Okay, they're both farmhouses. Okay, they're super similar. These options are super similar. One has a pool. But pool isn't creepy and it's freezing, so we don't need that. I don't know, guys. Like, the options, they're so similar. These houses are so similar. I think I already know the one I want to go with. I'm literally choosing the creepiest one. Okay. Oh, they're both... Okay, wait. Let me read you the description of these. So one of them is a 100-acre farm. That's actually kind of crazy. Enjoy your private retreat in this beautifully renovated stone home. 100 acres of lush countryside. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. 18th century stone bank barn, smokehouse, spring house, garage. I mean, we don't need to do this, but what are you doing? We are going to do a 24 hours in a haunted house. Oh, hang on. Okay, what is a gentleman's farm? Because one of them says it's a gentleman's farm. A gentleman's farm refers to a country property where the owner, a gentleman farmer, farms for pleasure, hobby, or an avocation, not for profit or survival. Oh, so he was just doing it for aura. Ooh. Well, both of them are farmhouses. Both of them... I'm just going to pick the one that looks the creepiest. I think I already picked it out in my head. And we're going to do it... I'm pretty sure on the 17th. Yeah, we're going to do this on the 17th, most likely. Wait, let me just make sure. Oh, it would have to be the 18th. Okay, the 17th got reserved. So the 17th or 18th of next week, we're going to be doing this. 24 hours in a haunted house. But it's going to be more than 24 hours because it's 3 days minimum. So I don't know what we're exactly, like, the plan for that yet. But we're definitely going to have to be doing more than 24 hours. This woman came in last second and stood in front of the counter for 30 seconds trying to buy stuff, and she couldn't afford it, so I got mad and kicked her out, like a D1 rage baiter. The hell? What? A house where reviews say there are ghosts. Both of these places, I think they both know they're haunted. That's why they're pricing these so much. So high. Okay. Haunted reviews. Show 20 reviews. I'm looking for anything that says anything about haunted or ghost. It says the internet was a little slow. Oh, hell no, you cannot have slow internet. You cannot have slow internet and it be $1,000. Let me reach out to this host. Oh, I'm not logged in. Okay, I will reach out to this host later. Oh, for the internet, that's a little fishy. I don't know about no internet. Okay, so, I'm not in New York City yet. Okay. Carm, should I become an influencer like Carm? But then, if anyone finds my digital footprint, I'm so cucked. There's no digital footprint worse than mine. I need to look up something, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go into my little notey notes here. Wait, did I have them on my Discord? Where's my haunted house? Okay. Sorry, I went silent for a second there, guys. Okay, so it's going to be a stream that's 24 hours. We're going to bring tarot cards. We're going to bring okay, is it a Ouija board? Is that how you say it? A Ouija board. We are going to make a feast for the ghosts. We are going to sing to the ghosts. Melissa's going to sing Toxic Gossip Train. Perchance. A fancy feast, they say. Hide and seek. These were all our random notes. Well, yeah. We have a few ideas here and there. A list somewhere, but it's all scattered. But we have the ideas. Don't worry. It's a Ouija board. Well, do you think I have influencer potential? Yes, obviously. You have a really good drip, really good style. You're really funny. You're really informed. And you're dating my brother. Holy water, silver bullets, and assistant. Every time me or my friends see you, you're referred to as the chicken cum girl. Clearly influencer status. I'm going to kill myself. Ah! Why? Oh, good heavens. Oh, God. Guys, this is what I mean. Your digital footprint can never be worse than mine. So go live your life, guys. Go live your life. Your digital footprint cannot possibly be worse than mine. I was at my friend's dorm the other day, and I was talking to his girl cousin who was like cuddling with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend was like asleep on her lap, and her and I were just like having this conversation. I never really met this guy before, and he's like drunk, like asleep, and he kind of comes out of his sleep and he's like, why does your voice sound so familiar? Like, I'm listening to you talk and I'm like, where have I heard you from before? And she was like, she's the cousin. She was like, she's literally famous. She's literally famous. Like, you probably heard her before. He's like, no, I actually, really, like, I actually might have heard you. Like, I swear, like, there's something, like, what's so, like, familiar about your voice? Like, I don't get it. I swear. And he's like freaking out. And he's like, what is it? Like, keep talking. And he's like, wait, are you the Aunt Piss Kink girl? And I was like, oh, good heavens. I was like, how do you know that video? That's like such an old video. And he's like, bro, I was obsessed with that video. He's like, I'm obsessed with that video. I swear, I have it saved. And he like shows me. He's like, every time I see this video, I send it to my friends. I've watched this video like 1,000 times. Like, most of these views are just me. Like, this is my favorite video on the internet. This is so funny. I send this to my friends all the time. You're the Aunt Piss Kink girl. You're the Aunt Piss Kink girl. That's me. That's me, I guess. That's me. That's me. That's me. I'm here. I'm here from the Carmaxlla shapeshifter video. Wait, what video is that? Strong ass jaw. You could say. You could say. You've never seen that? Wait, what shapeshifter video? Is this a porn? Is this a joke? Am I gonna like look up something horrible? I'm being pranked right now. Carmaxlla shapeshift.
Why does every time that you guys say I look attractive, you can never just say that? You always have to say weirdly attractive or attractive or just you guys compare me to him.
Ew!
It's look like him or the squirrel version of James from Breaking Bad. And also, for everyone saying that I look like William Dafoe or Macaulay Culkin, do you know how insecure I am that I look like them? That's my biggest insecurity. That I look like Macaulay Culkin or William Dafoe, and I hate it. I hate that you guys compare me to him. And they're the only, and sadly enough, those are the only people that you guys don't say, oh, you're the Walmart version of William Dafoe. I'm only the Walmart version of Margot Robbie. Not William, I'm just a normal version of William Dafoe, I guess. Sorry.
I've never seen that video before.
She's so weirdly attractive. Why does every time that you guys say I look attractive, you can never just say that? You always have to say weirdly attractive or oddly attractive. And also, every time you guys say I look like a celebrity, you always say that I look like the yard sale version or the discounted version or the Walmart version of Margot Robbie.
I'm actually so scared by this video. I'm horrified. The Willem Dafoe part actually scared me so bad. I was like, I don't remember this happening. Like, for a second, I was like, wait, did I really look that much like Willem Dafoe? I was like, wait, no wonder people said I look like him. I look an awful lot like, I didn't even realize it was a filter for a second. That scared me so bad. It took me a whole minute to process. What is this? This is when... Delete this, Bodhi. You're mudding up my feed. When you look up Carmaxlla, then it's just Bodhi. Delete this. Everyone thought my challengers hashtag in this was so crazy. Well, that will teach you a thing or two about getting into a stranger's TikTok, huh? If you don't want them to put a hashtag challengers, then maybe you shouldn't be getting into random people's TikTok. That'll teach you about stranger danger. next time you agree to doing a random TikToker with a stranger, think about that. They could do hashtag challengers, and you'll never know. So think about, what is this?
Can I have some? Can I have some?
Wait!
Can I have some? Can I have some?
Never give me a cut water again. Ever. Literally.
Can I have some?
Never let me drink another cut water so long as I live. I don't like Bodhi. I don't. It's literally so frustrating. It's literally so frustrating. Like, you know, I could be shipped with the worst person, you know? Like, I could be shipped with worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. But, like, it's so frustrating. Like, no, I don't want Bodhi. Like, I look lovingly into everybody's eyes, okay, guys? I look lovingly into everyone's eyes. Everyone, I look at them with love in my eyes, except for the idiot who laughed at me today when I was jumping my car. I hate you, and I literally, like, next time your car breaks down, I hope I'm there. I hope I'm there to laugh. I hope I'm there to roll down my window of my working car and be like, I just looked up my name on TikTok. I want to see the first thing that comes up. Carmax Nutella. This is an entire account dedicated to this picture of me. Oh, thank God, Hazel comes up. I'm looking myself up. I hate this TikTok of myself. It's so cringy. I'm deleting this. I normally don't delete videos, but it looks like I'm gonna have to delete this cringy video.
Can I have some?
Bro, you actually have no dignity. I would not let that sleep picture ever get out. I met somebody, a person at, like, Iraq. I, like, was, like, explaining what I do for my job to this person. I was like, oh, yeah, like, I do, like, content and stuff. And he was like, wait, can I see it? Like, what is it? That's what everyone always asks me. They're like, what is it? Like, what's your content? Because they always think I'm a porn star. And I'm not joking. Like, that's what everyone, like, every single time I tell people I do content, like, porn, literally, sometimes people just straight up say it. And then sometimes they're like, what kind of content? But normally, like, people are pretty bold to be like OnlyFans, porn, you're porn. No! I'm glad that you think I'm so sexy, though. Like, great, I'm glad that you think I'm so seductive that I could be one. Thank you. But no! Anyways, but yeah, he's like, so what do you, like, what do you do? And I was like brain rot. And he's like what? Like, Italian brain rot? Like, no, like, brain rot, like, just stupid stuff, like, stuff that makes no sense. It's, like, stupid. You wouldn't understand. You would understand. I'm kidding. I'm so different. And then I showed him it, and then he's like, what's the video you blew up for? And then I showed him that one, because I didn't want to show him the worms one, because that would be the truth. So I show him the FaceTime photo one, and he's like, I would literally never let this get on the internet. I can't. Is that actually you? I'm like, yeah, it's not edited. And he's like, is that actually you? Like, you actually willingly posted this? I saw you in an Ed Hardy store the other day. Wait, actually me? Was it a picture of me, or was that a joke? Is that... Wait, who? Wait, where? Did you take a picture? It was a picture! Wait, Lemon, what? Where? Ed Hardy, can you pay me? Ed Hardy! I'll send you my PayPal, Ed Hardy. Actually? Please tell me you took a picture. Wait, okay, I say that because people have told me, like, multiple people have DM'd me and be like, saw you on the Ed Hardy ad. It's like, what Ed Hardy ad? I was in the mall and I looked at the clothes and I'm like, wait, is that Carm? Lemon, please tell me you took a picture. If you didn't, I will literally pay, like, I will pay you $50 to go take a picture of this. What? Girl, I didn't take a picture. How close is this mall to you? I will pay you. Send me your PayPal. I need it. What? Let me see if there's an Ed Hardy near me. What? It was 3 hours away from you? Actually? How is this possible? It's in the Mall of America. It was in a Zoomy store. Okay. Congrats, Carm, you willed it. I'm telling you, I willed this into existence. Literally, hold on, I will literally read you my vision board. Let me read you a something from my vision board. Guys, let me read you something. No, I wonder, okay. I have this little box, and it's full of, like, little manifestations. I wonder if I wrote it down. I'm deleting this stupid manifestation. I don't want this anymore. Hope no one read that. I'm deleting this one. Stupid manifestation. This was the manifestation for my car. Literally, it says my car. 3 days later, I had a car in my driveway. Okay. My body. This is to manifest a better body. Okay, this is a work in progress. My life. My apartment. Ah! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm missing one. I'm missing one. Oh no, I'm missing the most embarrassing one. It's the one where I'm manifesting this boy. And I literally did manifest him, by the way. It worked. Oh, good heavens. Please tell me it's not this one. Unravel! No, not this one. Okay, well, where is it? I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Oh my gosh. Where is it? Oh, guys, we're so cooked. Someone might find this. If anyone finds this, I'm so cooked. They're gonna be like, oh god, oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Oh no. If someone finds that, it's gonna be humiliation. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no. I was like, I want to manifest this boy. And it worked. It worked. It worked so well that literally the other people who witnessed this were like, tell me how to do it. Like, how did you do that? They're like, they believe in my powers now. Because they saw it with their own eyes. Like, the car wasn't enough. Like, they had to see me bag find shit. Okay. It's not Bodhi! Why in the hell would I manifest Bodhi? Before I even knew who Bodhi was. This was in August. Okay. Let me go to my diary. Let me go to my diary, guys. Okay, okay. So let me go to my pass. Oh, I locked this so that no one can find my little embarrassing little. Gosh, I'm so scared. What if someone finds that paper? Like, if someone finds the paper of me, like, he's mine now. Like, I hope no one finds my manifestation of him. Oh gosh, good heavens. I don't think it will even be that embarrassing because it will just be like, oh yeah, you want to know how I did it? Pay me. Because I could make money off of that because it works so well. Like, the manifestation works so well. Okay, let me scroll down. Also, when manifesting backfires, I'm scared. I'm gonna have to write that down again. I think that's like really scary. I think that's a sign to be like, you need to write it down again. Okay. What was my list of things that I wanted? You know what's crazy? Okay, in my little manifesting thing here, and I can't show you, but I had like 6 friends. Just kidding. I had like some friends who were like upset at me, or so I thought, right? I had some friends that were upset with me, and I was like anxious about it all the time, so I wrote down, we have clarity in this situation. We had an open and honest conversation, and it went great. Things turned out the best way possible. We understand each other. Every right thing that could possibly happen happened. We're on great terms again. Our anger has subsided. You know, I wrote that down, and like every good turn that could have possibly happened. And literally a day later, probably like 12 hours later, I get a call. Hi, like, can we talk? Like, I feel like I don't want to be mad at you anymore. And then the other person I did it for, within 2 days, no, it may have been 3, it was a little bit longer, 3 days, he calls me and he's like, hey, are you mad at me? I'm like, I thought you were mad at me. And he's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, he was definitely mad at me and changed his mind, okay, for the greater good. But, like, oh my gosh. Good heavens. Okay, so I mean, I should sell courses. And I remember... Okay, wait, I'm literally trying to find the exact thing that I wrote down, and I was like, I modeled for Ed Hardy. That was literally what I wrote down. I modeled for Ed Hardy. Where's the haunted house? I can't say yet.
Where is
I will
the
tell you guys
haunted
after
house?
I stream it, and of course you will know in the YouTube video. Of course we'll say that in the YouTube video, of course, and then, but I can't tell you guys yet. My chat said, what would you do for 25 gifted? I will manifest you. An Ed Hardy ad. Guys, I'm so scared. This literally had the little note that was like, oh, oh, it's probably in my notebook. Oh my gosh, I probably didn't take it out of my notebook. Y'all, I had it in my notebook. Okay, I think I found it. Okay, my career, my friendships, travel, reputation. Oh, I found the entrance about her. Him! Oh, I meant to say him. I'm manifesting a boy. Not. Whoa, that made it sound like almost gay, which obviously I'm not. Okay, well it worked. And then everyone's like, Carmaxlla, how did you do that? I'm like, y'all, ladies, shake your dreads for us, Carmaxlla. Ladies, shake your dreads for us. Oh. In what way I manifest? Manifest some enchiladas. I'm 14 though. If you're 14, you'll get kicked out of chat. That's illegal in my chat. Okay, manifest the last manifestation and manifest better stream plot. You're so right. Manifested fine shite. Manifested a car. Ow! By the way, there is an Ed Hardy ad somewhere. There is a little part where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be an Ed Hardy model, or like model for Ed Hardy. Like, I swear it's in there. I swear. I can't find it, guys. Doesn't Ed Hardy like tatted up models? Well, if you have no tattoos, it will bring more attention to the clothes, you know. Oh gosh, Lemon, I'm going to strangle you now that I know that you saw an advertisement of me at Zoomies and you didn't take a picture. I didn't even know there was an advertisement of me at Zoomies. There's an advertisement of me at Zoomies and I didn't even know about it. I'm the stupidest model to ever exist. Gosh. Okay, next thing on my manifestation. I am a smart model. I am an aware model. I am in the know model. I am a model who knows where my posters are. I am very smart. I am not a stupid model. I always wanted a model at Zoomies. I always wanted to be a poster at Zoomies. Literally, like, that's a weird thing to want, but I always wanted that. Because everyone has been saying this to me, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Everyone's like, I saw your poster. I saw your ad. What are you talking about? Yeah, I was holding a 9/11 Slurpee, likely. Trust me, Carm, there are dumber models than you. Oh, trust me, I know. They're the ones that I met at that pop-up event that elbowed me in the face. Yeah, I know they're stupider models. Trust me. Pray for my ops, aka the models at that one pop-up event. I hate you guys. I'm cooler than you guys because everyone was like, oh, she's not gonna get into this event. And then I got in. Guess what? Guess what? Even though everyone is mogging me, guess what? I made a video of my Chop side profile and I got really famous off of it. Did you get famous for being ugly? I don't think so. I did get famous for being ugly and weird and having worms. Not you. You just got famous for being really hot. And that sucks to be you. Right. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. What was I made for? 'Cause I know how to feel. My man. It's not too late to pivot away from whatever the fuck this is. No. Whatever what is. I feel like you could be a hacker in an antivirus software and ad or a bad date example. Why not to use a dating app? It's a magic ability. Get me a role where I'm crazy. Oh my god, I went to the airport. If any of you guys are asking me, like wondering, well, no one's asking this, but well, if you're wondering what went into my decision making and getting a tan, I went to the airport in LA and this guy was like, I'm a casting director and we are making like a Twilight series spinoff and we need people who look like vampires. You have the perfect complexion. It's like, you would be the perfect vampire. Like, I can tell. I'm like, well, it's like, you just look so dead. You just look like such a goth. You just look like such a corpse. You just look like you just got pulled out of a freezer. It looks like they just dug you up. What's your makeup routine? Wall primer? You know what? Nothing made me want to get a tan more than that. And you know something interesting? He was like, and first of all, I looked him up. He is a real casting director. Or whatever. Producer. You know something interesting he said? I was like, I'd be a terrible actor. He's like, okay, why would you say that? And I was like, well, first of all, I never did it. Second of all, I'm a terrible liar. Everyone says that about me. And he said, he was like, that right there is exactly why you would be a good actor. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, everyone thinks that actors would be good liars. Like, people think that actors are just liars. But in reality, you need to be a really honest person in order to come off as a good actor on the screen. Like, you have to be like a person who's bad at lying in order to come off as like a genuine person on camera. Like, the people who are really good liars and like who fake their personalities, they don't come off as genuine at all on camera. And I was like, that actually makes so much sense, because I've met so many actors and it's literally always the same. Like, I have met a lot of actors, and the ones who are like ego, okay, well, wait, that, yeah, the actors who are like big in their ego and like bad liars, and they just like are faking their whole personality, and they're like narcissistic little, disingenuous, inauthentic people who like lie a lot. Like, those people are terrible actors. They really are. Anyone who you see on screen and they're like a bad actor, you meet them in real life and it's like, okay, but I will say there are a lot of actors who are like bad people. Okay, right? There's actors that are like bad people, genuinely unpleasant to be around, awful to be around. But at least they're not lying about their personality. At least they're being honest. I mean, even though they're bad to be around and they might be narcissistic, awful to be around, like the people who I've heard that allegedly the awful actors, I mean, they're just themselves. I mean, they are still being authentic even though they're being bad people. It's the issue when they're like inauthentic, disingenuous little like fake people. You know? That's honestly why like actors, maybe that's why like actors are a lot of them, well, some of them are like dicks because they're just honest about who they are. Johnny Depp. Ben Affleck. The Cup song. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk. You're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone. When I'm gone. That girl. When I'm gone. You're gonna miss me. Those are the people that I know of. I'd never met them. But I know that they're unpleasant, not pleasant. But they're not fake. People who are like fake liars, those are bad actors. And I'm like, okay, well that makes so much sense. I mean, maybe I could be a good actor. I don't think I could. I think I'm too like, I think I'm too autistic for it. I think like the autism would show way too much. I think like my like, because the thing is, like, I'm not saying I'm autistic. Like, obviously, I've never been diagnosed with that. I've never even been diagnosed with anything because I never, like, wanted to be diagnosed. I never cared about being diagnosed with anything, so I never got anything diagnosed. Well, I kind of want to go on Adderall now, so I might go get diagnosed. That's a story for another time. But, you would burst out laughing every scene. That would be the issue. I could not act because everything would be funny to me. The other day, Josh wanted to do a video with me. There are 2 videos. One of them, I'm like walking behind him, recording him and screaming at him. Poor guy. Oh my God. I'm like, could anyone else do this? Like at some point I was like, can you know anyone else who could do this? Because clearly I cannot do my own job. This is kind of my job, so it's kind of embarrassing, but like, I literally can't do this. Like, sorry, like it was so bad. Like it took so many takes of me like screaming at him at the top of my lungs in public. Second time might be a little bit worse for Josh, but second time, tase Josh with the taser. He had a skit idea where I tase him with a real taser, and every time I tased him I burst out laughing. And I didn't mean to burst out laughing. It was completely a misinput. And I accidentally laughed every single time I tased him. Because it's a really fun thing to do, but I couldn't stop laughing. And we had to do the scene like 4 or 5 times. And he just had like burns all down his arm. And then at the end, we realized it would have been funnier if I didn't actually tase him. Because when I tase him, he doesn't even have a funny reaction. He just went like this. Like, when in reality, it'd be funnier if the video, like, he like, ah! Like that. But the taser didn't give him that, ah! Or like reaction. It just made him go like that. So we learned we didn't even need the taser to begin with. And then they're like, Carmaxlla, we should tase you just so you know how it feels. I'm a girl. You can't tase a girl. I'm a girl, guys. Are you smart? No. Not really. Hazel's making an edit of you? Wait, actually? Hi! Oh my god! Anna is here! Wait, actually? I'm so excited for another Hazel edit. Good actors get into the head of the character and genuinely feel the experience in the role. Yeah, I don't think you can, like, lie. And I hear a lot of people being like, well, they're an actor. They can lie. Well, I don't know. That's not what this casting director told me. But I am, like, dabbling in the idea of acting now. Now I'm, like, considering such a thing. Even though I think I'd be... It could only be a role that, like, I play, like, a psychotic person. That would be the only one that would, like, come naturally to me. Not everyone can be an actor, for real, for real. Me specifically. There's a litter of stray kittens on my back porch. The cat distribution system has finally blessed me. How does it feel to be living my actual dream in life? That would... I couldn't really name an experience that I would want to experience more than that. Yeah, everything is really about connections. Like, everything is about connections. Like, honestly, every industry. Business, you find, like, pretty much everything is about who you know. TBH. Which, when I first learned about that, like, oh, it's like making connections. I'm not like, I heard that. I'm like, I'm not a social person. What? Like, this is terrible news because, like, I don't know how to network. I'm not good at that. Okay, you want to know the secret to networking? Literally, give everybody a chance in a conversation. A lot of times, I'll be hanging out with someone and someone will come up and talk to them, and because, like, maybe they're older or a lot younger or just, like, very different from them or just, like, literally anything, they'll like cut the conversation off, like, oh, I don't want to talk to you, like, kind of just based off of, like, first impressions. Like, they'll cut the conversation off, like, pretty fast. Like, also, that's, like, super common in LA, like, super common, because they're like, I've never heard of you, goodbye. But, and then also it's just like nerve-wracking. Like, you don't want to be talking to everybody. Literally give everybody a chance. Give everybody, like, at a party, 10 minutes of your time. Give everyone in a social situation 10 minutes of your time. You literally never know who you're going to be, like, sat next to at anything. Like, Friendsgiving. It could be anything. It could be anywhere. You literally never know who you're about to talk to. If someone, like, starts talking to you at a bar, you literally never know. I mean, they could be nobody, but it's always worth it to, like, give them some of your time and just, like, make a genuine connection. Focus on, like, chemistry and almost treat it like a job interview of, like, treat kind of like most people as a job interview and be like, you know, this is my first impression. I don't know who this person is, but I'm going to give them, like, a good first impression. Listen to what they have to say. Be very charismatic and nice and kind, and you know, give everyone at least, like, a conversation. And it doesn't mean you have to get stuck in conversations. I never get stuck in conversations. I mean, you have to be, like, literally crazy, scary to me for me to be stuck in a conversation with somebody. Like, here's how I get it. First of all, phone calls. This is not like you're going to be, like, in phone calls with random people. But a lot of times if I have to get out of a phone call, I'll call someone and be like, hey, I can only talk for, like, 10 minutes because I have to get ready for a meeting, or I have to go pick up so-and-so from school or whatever. But, like, I just wanted to see how you're doing, like, you know, when you call somebody, do that. When you're in a conversation with someone, like when you first meet somebody, be like, it was so nice meeting you. I'm gonna go find my friends because my friends are waiting for me, but it was so nice to meet you. You know? And it's not like you're gonna find like Wolf on Wall Street or something like the first time you try this. I mean, but you could find a mechanic who is gonna like you so much that they are going to give you, you know, honesty and not scam you. Don't get me started on the mechanic situation again. You might be talking to a plumber. You might be talking to someone who's going to introduce you to somebody else. Because when you make a really good impression of someone, this is what I've learned, because I did a ton of networking in LA and just life in general. What I've learned is like a lot of the times, like the best connections that I've had are from literally being introduced to someone. Because one person I made a really good impression on, they were like, oh, this is a good person to like introduce to somebody else because you know they're gonna make me look good. So yeah, a couple years ago when I learned about like networking is like the key to life, and like networking is probably like the most important thing you'll literally ever do, that really worried me and scared me, because I'm like, I am an anxious little rat who is terrible at small talk. I'm anxious to talk to people. I'm not confident. I don't know where am I even going to meet people? Like I'm not like invited to super nice parties or like super nice things. Like I'm not invited to like places where like, you know, business tycoons are going to be. But that doesn't matter. You do this at Friendsgiving. You do this at Christmas parties. You do this at the bar. Like, give everybody like some sort of like, have your like presentation of yourself. And it's not like fake or anything. It's just like a job interview. It's like, this is me, and I'm charismatic and fun to be around and great to talk to, and I listen to you and whatever, you know? And when I went to LA, a lot of idiots in LA will be like, who are you? How many followers do you have? Like, it's kind of like that. Like, a lot of people at these parties are like, how many followers do you have? And if they've never heard of you, like, they won't speak to you and they hate you. And I don't know that, because no one did that to me. Everyone knew who I was. No, not to brag, but I just, you know, I'm so famous and rich, and it's just like, it's hard to be Carmaxlla and just like everyone knows who you are and everyone's nice to you. I'm kidding. No, it's definitely real, and like, everyone was nice to me. Well, except for at that stupid freaking pop-up party for that dating app. Fuck your dating app. Fuck your fucking chungus dating app. I hate you guys. They're not inviting me out again to another pop-up event. I am not getting another invite. I'm kidding. Just hope they never see this. Next thing you know, I go to their next pop-up event. I'm like, hi. Me again. Okay. So yeah, I would go to these LA parties, and there would be tons of people who would be like, to my friends who didn't have, because I'll be friends with anyone because I'm not a bitch. I had a lot of friends who had like no following, and people who would be really nice to me were humongous chungus douchebags to my friends. Like, I had one guy who was like nice to me, chauffeuring me everywhere. Like, he was a great connection. Like, he was great. My friend is like, wait, you're friends with that guy? Well, he wasn't chauffeuring me everywhere, but he was very kind to me. My friend was like, you're friends with that guy? Mind you, this is like a beautiful model. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, girl, look at this. Beep bop, beep bop. Pulls up a DM from him. It's a DM responding to her story. You're so hot. No response from her. And then he responds, you fucking, like something like, you fucking bitch. Kill yourself. That's what he said to her. He has 1 million followers. Like, why would you say that to someone if you have 1 million followers? PR disaster waiting to happen, first of all. Like, let me be your manager and let me just, like, take your phone from you and give it to you only when you're, like, allowed to have it and under supervision. Like, are you stupid? Like, try to hide it more if you are a douchebag. Like, try to hide it more. But also, it's like, geez, what a psycho. Like, telling my friend, kill yourself because she didn't respond to one of his DMs, like, hello? And he's like, and a lot of my friends would say that. Like, a lot of my friends had really, really horrible experiences who had no following. They had terrible experiences with the same people I had good experiences with. So, yeah, it is real that people in LA are, like, super rude if you don't have a following. Okay. Well, back on topic. Get back on topic. What I was going to say was a lot of people are like that and they'll be super rude. Well, you don't know if you're being rude to, like, business owners and, like, financial advisors, even yacht owners. They're not going to have Instagram followings. Be nice to people. Like, geez, these idiots. Like, I remember, like, so, like, one of my best connections was, like, people are so rude to me at parties because I don't have any followers. And I'm like, this guy, like, same guy who has, like, the potential to, like, help people make the most money. People are rude to him. And I'm like, if people were, like, nice to this guy, they could, like, actually make money. Like, it's crazy. So what I'm saying, okay, back on the topic. What I'm saying is, when you meet people, I mean, you should just be nice and genuine in general, but I will say, give people your time. That's just how you network. Like, give each person, like, a section of your time. It doesn't have to be, like, a long conversation. And in fact, it's way better if it's just, like, you just chat with them for 15 minutes, you know? Don't, like, stop turning down so many, like, social experiences. Like, don't say yes to more, like, social things, and that's how you network. You just never know. You just never know. So, yeah. I'm saying this because the idea of networking used to scare me so bad, and now I'm like, well, it's literally just being charismatic, giving everybody, like, your time and energy to some extent, like, giving everyone, like, 10 minutes of conversation, being your chill, normal self. Ord. I missed the seal costume. Ord. It's still within me. Let me put my coat back on. Just be yourself, guys, and talk to more people. Don't, like, socially isolate too much. That's how you know people. You don't have to gain connections just by, you know, your parents giving them to you. Where is everyone? Yeah, guys, why is the chat dead? Come back to life. Bring me to life. Wake me up. Wake me up inside. Hold my hand and take me from myself. Wake me up inside. Hold my hand and take me. Cause, like, I mean, like, a lot of times, too, I notice, like, people my age won't, like, talk to older people. Like, if an older man or an older woman, like, comes up and talks to them, it's kind of like they freeze up and they feel really weird and they get really, like, really bad social anxiety. And I'm like, y'all, these are the people who are gonna be giving you jobs. Come on. I always talk to people no matter what their age is. In fact, I'll probably give a little more attention to, like, an older person because those are the people who will always be like, hey, like, no, I have a firm and or, like, I run a modeling agency, you know, like, give people your time a little bit, you know, talk to more people, be a little more charismatic, be nice, don't judge people just on appearances. If you see like this nerdy, quiet, weird looking person and you're like, I don't want to talk to them, well, maybe you should, because nerdy, weird looking people work at finance firms. Nerdy, weird looking people run Amazon and made Microsoft. So just read your bio and that you plan to do other things for your streams. What do you plan to do? Haunted house. That's my... Oh, I found a haunted mansion, guys. It's not a haunted house, a haunted mansion. So depending on how this haunted house stream goes, we're going to do a haunted mansion. It's $1,000 a night for one night. So for a 24-hour stream, it would be $2,000. But it's a mansion. It has 12 bedrooms. It's so haunted. How big is it? It's humongous chungus. And it's old and antique and super haunted. It's so good. Nerdy people are what's wrong with the world today. That's exactly what I think someone named Joey would say. So, depending on how this haunted house stream goes, we're going to have to do a haunted mansion. If we do the haunted mansion, I'm literally going to have Josh come onto it. I'm going to force him at taser point. I'm going to make so many taser jokes and then trigger his PTSD. Josh, who else do I know? Shane could make a cameo. I would have Josh and Shane make a cameo. It'd be a me and Melissa stream, but I'd have other people make cameos. Like, come join for the wait, how do you say it? Ouija board? Furries in the haunted house. I have to write that idea down. I'm working like an ass. Working my ass off on the Christmas stuff, you know. Who gives a fuck about Christmas stuff and decoration, but I need to do it. Girl, is it still live? Yeah, Lemon. Lemon, I literally have a grudge against you now that you didn't take a picture. Urgh, how dare you? Why is there a picture of Luigi twerking in the chat? Okay, have a mural to summon Luigi Mangione. Ugh, I love him. Okay. What were we talking about, chat? You can't disrespect your sister-in-law like that. You're literally married to my stupidest brother. What was I gonna say? Oh, networking. Does anyone have any questions about networking? I'm a very stable figure to be taking advice from, as you can see. Networking. Networking. At least he doesn't have an Edgar haircut. Whoa. Just because one of my brothers has an Edgar haircut doesn't mean that you're not dating the dumbest one of my brothers. You know what I just had a thought of? You know all the Charlie Kirk AI? Like, Kirkification of society right now? There's all this Charlie Kirk AI, right? And there's everything is just turning people's faces into Kirk. So many Kirk memes. Everyone is Kirkified. What if... Okay, I'm not trying to, like... conspiracize, but what if Charlie Kirk is not dead? And so when if someone like records a video or takes a picture of alleged Charlie Kirk alive, everyone will just assume it's AI, like naturally. We'll probably just like scroll past it, like thinking it's a joke. I just had that thought. I might be a genius. I don't normally believe in like fake deaths, conspiracy theories, and I really don't believe that. But I really do believe that he died, but I think that it's like weird that it's so pushed that there's so much AI of Charlie Kirk and Kirkification of everybody. And everyone, there's like a Kirkified meme of every single person. Can you come network in Miami? Why do I have an Adam's apple? I need to have better posture so I don't have an Adam's apple. Good Lord. It's not helping my case. I mean, there's also the I've heard also that there's like a meme coin for like however many times the word Kirk is like mentioned in media. It's like the coin goes, I don't know, there's like a Kirk meme coin. So like meme pages pushing like Kirk content is like helping the coin. I don't know if that's true. I don't even know how that works. That makes no sense to me. I have no idea how meme coins work. But it's like, what is happening? What is it? Okay, I don't even mean to get like political, and I'm not getting political. I'm just confused why Charlie Kirk is such a big thing. Low key, what is going, like, what, this is such a weird timeline to me, because not only was it such like a bizarre way that all of it was like handled, but also it's like so bizarre that like how everyone like I'm trying to think, has anyone like died and there was like this many memes made about them? But also, has anyone died and they like were treated this way and like by the White House? like YouTubers and podcasters have died. And I feel like I'm going crazy, and everyone just thinks like it's so like, no, oh yeah, like this is what happens when everybody dies. Like I watch Charlie Kirk a lot, low-key against my will. He just was coming up on my For You page, like these 10-minute debates. I would like watch them because I'd get rage baited by them, and then I'd watch them all the way through and just get a headache and be like, this guy is so annoying. And I personally was not a fan of Kirk, but just personally, yeah, I was not a fan of him. And it wasn't like his opinions. Well, it was. Okay. But it was also like, it stressed me out the way that he debated. I was like, he's not even debate. Like, it's, if I heard like somebody debating something I didn't agree upon, but they were actually a good debater, and they were like actually like good at debating, and they like actually made points, and they were like using persuasive speech and like creating like very constructive arguments, then I would be like, you know, respect to some extent. Like, even if I had completely opposite opinion, like Candace Owens, oh my gosh, I don't agree with a lot of stuff that she says, but she's really persuasive, and she really like, even though sometimes I'm like, what? Okay, very good persuasive argument, but whoa, you're giving me a headache that you actually believe this. I think it's just like religious people. I think people lose a lot of credibility when they're religious to me. But then it's like, oh, I believe in astrology, so it's like, well, you got me. But it's also, I would never use astrology in a debate. Like if I was like debating someone, I wouldn't be like, well, Mercury is in retrograde, so abortion is bad. Like I wouldn't, like you can, like once someone's like, well, God said, like my argument is actually God. Like it's like, okay, well now you sound completely stupid. And I'm like super, yeah, like I believe in like super woo things like astrology, but I would never be like, well, you're wrong because Saturn. It annoys me so much. So like I would get really annoyed by like every it's like, yeah, there's plenty of people who will have like completely different opinions than me, and I could like still sit through it to some extent, but it's like it's a headache like to listen to someone who like cannot make an argument for the life of them, and they're just like, well, because, and then when they're losing, they're just like, God. Moke, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing, Moke. Thank you for subscribing. But yeah, I couldn't really get through. Yeah, for evidence, I'll cite my Bible. It's like, because when I was in college, I might be not the smartest tool in the shed, but I was really into certain topics like speech. That was like my favorite class I think I ever took was my speech class. What other classes did I take that like involved like writing? Like I loved any like English and speech classes because it's like it taught you how to make arguments and cite things, to some extent. It's not like I took debate, but it gave me enough like in the head. It gave me enough. And also like I watch this like YouTuber religiously who like her whole thing is like persuasive speech, and like she literally like got her degree in manipulation. It's like really good at like it like teaches you how to like form your argument and where to start and like what to appeal to and like the different psychologies to appeal to throughout your argument. And it's just like, and like also just like cite your source. Not like cite your source like, oh, what's your URL? Are you gonna send me that study? No, it's just like your source cannot be, well, because God. Because my own morals or whatever. I don't know. It's like, it's whatever. They got schools in Baltimore. Don't even get me started on what they have here. You're like the Alex Jones of short form content. Why him? I was already following you. I need to stop drinking. That's kind of scary. Because yeah, even though I'm like, I personally believe in some woo-woo things, and I'm probably just as delusional as these people IRL. Like, like if we got drunk and we started talking about conspiracy theories and we started talking about, the spirituality of the world, we would probably be like, we're kind of alike. We both believe in things that like are really not based in any evidence. It's uneducated. And not to be like, I hate uneducated people, but honestly, like, yeah. Give me 20 minutes. My sister trying to sleep. I'm trying to be a streamer here. And that's why I actually like Candace Owens. I kind of like her content, even though sometimes she says things and I'm like, what are you like? What? Sometimes you sound so smart, but sometimes you sound so whatever. Yeah, but okay. Girl, are your donos working? Please tell me are they? I'm scared. I'm scared. Are they? 'Cause, I mean, someone donated the other day and it didn't even come up on my mini feed. So, but, yeah, I remember I was, like, in the mall and I was with my friend and he was like, oh my God. And I was like, what? And he's like, Charlie Kirk just got shot and killed. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. That's like actually he died? Huh. Like, okay, back to eating my Chipotle bowl. Next thing you know, little did I know, the America as we knew it would change forever. Why? Like, I'm not like, okay, I'm not. I just feel like I'm going crazy. And I just don't know. I just feel like I'm going crazy of like, well, I mean, like, and here's the thing. when I, like, the people in my life who are like, oh, Charlie Kirk, like, I can't believe he's dead, like, da, da, da. Like, I'll be like, did you watch him? No, but, like, I know about him now. I'm like, then what? I watched him. You did not. This was my reaction. Like, it's... And it's, like, okay to have, like... I'm not saying, like, they can't have empathy or, like... I'm saying, like, what is this hysteria? Like, what is this hysteria? Like, I've never heard of someone dying that I didn't know about. And I was like, oh, I can't believe this. I'm gonna, like... have a meltdown about it on my, like, I like, so, like, literally everybody that I know who was, like, upset about it had never heard of him before. And I'm like, then what is this about? Like, I actually heard, like, if anyone should be, like, heartbroken, it should be me. Like, well, also, I don't really just get sad about, like, celebrities dying just because I feel super disconnected from celebrities. I mean, but if Gerard Way died, I would kill myself. I mean, I would absolutely, like, melt down. If Gerard Way died, if Pete Wentz died, Haley Williams, okay, okay, maybe there are some celebrities that I may have gotten a little bit attached to. But it's not like, I don't know, it's just like, and then it's the memes, too. I'm like, what are these memes about? Like, I'm actually, like... like, I love things that make no sense, and I love brain rot, right? But what's so funny? He was just a guy. He wasn't, like... It would make more sense if we had this reaction... and it was Donald Trump, right? Because, like, everyone knows him. He's the president. Like, he has a lot of impact if he died. Like, and if everyone, like, went into mass hysteria about it and then also, like, made a bunch of memes about it, I'd be like, okay, duh. Like, this is to be expected. But, okay, I'm going to stop ranting about this. But does anyone else feel this way? Can't tell you how many tears I'll shed when Shaq passes. Guys, I can't tell you how many tears I will cry when Chungus the rabbit passes. When we lose those seductive, half-opened eyes. And his plump, furry figure. Oh. Trust me, there will be mass hysteria from me. I guess I just don't know, like, why this became such a famous thing. That's the only thing. I'm not upset about how anybody, like, reacted. Like, everyone's gonna react their own way. Like, I literally don't care if, like, someone's really upset he died. And if someone is, like, really, like, making memes and stuff or, like, happy. That's not what I'm like, whatever. People are gonna do their own thing. People will react however they want. I'm just, like... You guys didn't even know who he was before this. You didn't even know who he was. I did. I knew who he was. I didn't follow him. I knew of this guy. I seen so many of his videos. Again, against my own will, it was all rage bait, and then it became a whole For You page. It just became a whole For You page where it was just like Kirk, and I was like, oh, then I have to watch the videos because I'm getting rage baited too easily. Oh, you're right. Alright, bro, enough politics. I'm not watching Hassan. No more politics, guys. This is not Hassan. I hate when interesting things are, like, political. Now it's just stupid to talk about it on my stream. This isn't a political commentary channel. I think you're forgetting people go crazy when someone is killed. Not really. Not every single time. There's plenty of people who have been killed. Okay, for example, there's a streamer who was, like, killed. What was her name? She was, like, friends with my friends. Like, we had a ton of mutuals. And she was shot by, like, one of her fans. She was arguably as famous as Kirk. And people were really upset about it. But it wasn't like the White House got involved with it. It wasn't like, okay, people are gonna get doxxed now if, like, you talk about it, or you're gonna get in, like, legitimate trouble if you, like, fired from your job, and it wasn't, or, like, there's memes made about it. It wasn't, like, mass hysteria. I have another friend, it's just, was she political? I guess not. Well, I guess not. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's just the thing. It's just political. Okay, solved. Okay, we're gonna stop. This isn't Hassan. You're right. I'm not Hassan. Okay, we solved the problem. It's just political. Okay, different topic. Yeah, he was Okay, but what do you think would happen if Alex Jones died, though? Okay, enough talking. Enough yapping about this. Is this Carmella or Carmevalence? Carmevalence would never talk this much about politics. I'm trying to think of a different topic, but I'm just thinking about Kirk. It's a Kirkification of my brain. Okay, think about something else. There must be something. I need to show you guys a video. It's really important. I'm gonna be, this is gonna be my new stem. So you all have to hear it. Just to know, I'm gonna cite my source.
New method, this is just the pre-cum. So you use this method whenever you do, or like I say, accomplish something that is only the start. So this is just the pre-cum. Or this works best whenever you're storytelling, and like, say you have a fire story from the night before, like you just went on vacation, whatever, and you're explaining it, and you say some crazy shit, and your friend's like, no fucking way. And you're like, dude, it gets better. This is just a pre-cum. For example, say you're at a pre-game, right, and you just take a massive pull of the bottle, and then your friends are like, holy shit, that was a massive pull. And then you're like, yo, this is just the pre-cum. We got a whole night to attend to. Yeah, but try it out and let me know how it goes.
This is so brilliant.
New method.
I don't know who this guy, his name is Jace. Yeah. This man, that was so creative, so smart, so talented, so brilliant. I think he needs an award. I will be using that now. That's my new STEM. I sent it to my group chat. I sent it to the group chat of all the twinks in my life, and they were thoroughly impressed. They all said, we all agreed this will be our new STEM. It has so much potential. We're going to have a field day with this. And also, Shane added on to it. He said, and then when we're almost done with the story, we can say, we're coming or we're about to bust. Like, okay, and here's the buster. Shane said that part. So that's just beautiful. I will be using that. I'm just citing my source real quick, so I can steal that joke and not feel too bad. Let's talk about Luigi. Yes, we must talk about him. My handsome little marshmallow. We're gonna get you out of there, don't worry. Oh, I should just look, I'm gonna put this on my manifesting journal. Okay, guys. Putting it, literally everything that I write down, it comes true. Like, literally everything is coming true. I might as well just write down. Like, what? I'll take requests. I'll take requests in my little manifesting journal. Okay. Wait, where's my notes? Oh! Okay. Luigi is free. Okay. I'm gonna just, I don't want to, like, type it all out. That's too much. Okay. Luigi Mangione is a free man. Luigi Mangione well, what else do I say about that? Okay, I'll just say Luigi Mangione is a free man. Do I say, like, he is... I can't say he's not guilty, because, like, that would be a negative. So you can't say, like, oh, I'm not in debt anymore, because it's just gonna hear... It doesn't hear not, like, your brain doesn't hear not. Okay, so basically, like, think about this. Manifesting, everything about manifesting and everything that you write down and all your affirmations basically has to trick your own mind. And so our brains are really interesting. So when somebody dies, okay, so when a loved one dies at a hospital or something, like, the doctors are not supposed to be like, they passed away, or they're no longer with us, or they're not alive anymore. Like, our brains, that doesn't process at all in our brains. So it will actually cause the person more, like, mental distress, because it'll be like, their immediate thought in their brain is like, passed to where? Like, where are they? Or not alive, then what are they? Like, it takes too long to process, and that causes too much, like, mental distress. So it's better to just be like, they died, because that will actually cause less mental stress. Like, when I've, like, delivered news to people that someone or, like, an animal died, I'll literally just, I don't do, like, oh, they passed away. Like, never do that to someone. Just be like, this person died. Like, be very blunt so that their brain can process it immediately, because that's way more ethical. So when you're doing, like, manifestations and you're doing affirmations, you have to, like, write it down in a way that your brain believes. You can't be like, I'm not in debt, because your brain is just hearing debt. Like, that's the loudest word. You should be like, my credit card balance is 0. Yeah, or I'm rich. You know? So, yeah. That's why, like, number one rule of affirmations and manifesting, be really careful what your affirmations are. Don't ever be like, I'm not sick anymore. I'm not whatever. I'm not in debt. I'm not poor. Like, don't say stuff like that. Don't even say stuff like limitless. Don't be like, my income is limitless. Don't even say that. Your brain is just hearing limit. Limits. You know? Be really careful about the words that you use, guys, because your brain will hear this. What do you think the science behind that is, bro? Literally, bro, I'm literally like, I would like to explain that. I can't yet. Like, Wittery, I don't know. I don't know what the science behind that is. What they'll say, what I've heard, this makes no sense to me. I don't know enough about quantum physics to, like, explain that, and I'm pretty sure it's literally like pseudoscience quantum physics. It's literally pseudoscience, I'm pretty sure, of, like, quantum physics. Like, it's like quantum physics, but, like, quantum physics theories. It's like a pseudoscience. So it's like, this is just something woo-woo that I believe in, and it's like, you know what, this isn't really based in much, but you know what, I'm still gonna believe in it. And the reason I believe in it is just because in my head, there's enough data to support it. So only in my own experiences. There's no, like, scientific, I mean, there might be scientific data, I'm figuring that out. I literally am figuring that out. I've, like, started, because I miss college so bad. I yearn for tests in college. Hold on, let me pull out my notes. I yearn for note taking. I was such a nerd in college that, like, I miss it so bad. I want to go back just so that I could do it again. Like, and it's not like I want to go back to get a degree. I want to do it just for the studying and stuff. Like, nothing made me feel more alive. I genuinely love that kind of thing. And if you don't like it, then I literally want to help you. Like, I'll teach you how to take notes. I'll teach you how to remember things. So I'm, like, studying, that's something that, like, I'm mildly studying. Like, I don't have that much time, but in my free time, I'm like, okay, I'm studying quantum physics. So right now I'm studying photons, and learning about that. For what? I don't know. My goal is to, like, eventually, like, make sense of this world. Do you believe in evolution? I do believe in evolution, personally. I believe in it. You don't have time, so what do you do? Okay, so this is what I do. I sit in my womb and I make little videos. So embarrassing. That's actually the most humiliating question to ask me, to be honest, because I feel like I do nothing. It's humiliating. I'm like, why do I feel like I never have time? Well, and I feel that way because the past 2 months I've been sick and sleeping most of the day trying to get, like, the sickness to go away, and it never does. I mean, it's starting to go away now. Now I'm just stuffed up, which is good. It's a good sign. I hope by next week I'll be not sick anymore. But yeah, I'm trying. I'm researching this, and I'm just, like, I'm starting very, like, broad. I'm trying to, like, learn the broadest, like, concepts, you know, the basic concepts before I get into anything. I want to learn the basic concepts before I start getting into, like, the theories of quantum physics. So it's like, you know, once it gets to, like, pseudoscience and stuff, like, at least I'll know the real things. But yeah, photons, here's my notes on quantum physics. It's not a lot, but I'm literally just trying to do the basics. And also, this is just my notes. Like, there's more in my head, trust me. There's more that I didn't have to write down because I remembered it. Photon. Oh, electromagnetism. Learning that, which is really interesting because it's kind of like goes hand in hand with photons, but it's not like quantifiable, so it's it's I feel like with electromagnetism, I'm getting closer. I'm trying to figure out like how manifesting works. Okay, here's my thing. Okay. Personally in my life, I have found manifesting to work. Right? In my own experience, and I've done like my own little like tests and my own little experiments to so to speak, like a little scientist. I do my own little experiments. I do my own little experiments, and I feel like manifesting is a thing. Like it works. Like it like I literally have just found that to work. And of course, it's just like, you know, you could be getting really lucky and like confirmation bias, this and that. But it's like this is more than confirmation bias, guys. Like there's just some things that have happened in my life that are like, this literally should never have happened. It like things went so well in this one category. Or like this thing happened exactly how I wrote it down, or this or that, blah, 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 blah. It's just things, like, too many coincidences. And I feel like, you know anything about like Carl Jung and stuff? Jung? I don't know. And like his like theories about like synchronicities. Guys. he's my favorite little woo-woo scientist. My username, Carmaxlla. Read it. You think I should read my... Okay, I'll read my notes. I'd love to read my notes. Is God real? Personally, was Jesus real? Okay. My personal belief, I do believe Jesus was real. That's my personal belief. But I don't think he was God. I think he was a guy. Either he was like an actual guy or he's a metaphor. I'm not sure. I don't know. I wasn't there. I think that he was like, either a metaphor or an actual guy. I think it's more likely he was a metaphor. I don't know. I do believe he was like an actual guy. I don't believe every single thing about his story. Like, you know, like, I'm not like religious or anything. I do feel like he was a guy. But God, do I think God is real? I do think there is a like God, and okay. This is how I would explain what I believe. I think that there's a pattern in every single thing that's repeated over and over and over and over, and it's literally repeated like on a molecular like level, and it's also repeated like it's down to the molecule all the way out to the planets. Like it's just like the same repeated cycle over and over and over, and it's just the same pattern over and over and over, and it's like basically an algorithm that's just like repeated over and over and over. Like there's an algorithm to literally everything. There's just one algorithm. There's just one way of like how everything works, and it's like molecular. And it's also in your life, like your life story and how certain scenarios play out. It's literally like in every single thing, and it goes all the way out to like planets. Like it just goes all the like it's on the micro and the macro. Like just one pattern repeating itself over and over and over. And if you're really autistic, you'll understand exactly what I mean. Like you just see one pattern in literally every single thing. And I think that's what we would call God. Like this like algorithm. That's what I personally believe, but I totally see why like most people need to conceptualize it as like a person, or like, you know, I don't think it's something that we can like conceptualize. I think that the reason why like we call God like something out there, and it's like more like a king figure, I think that that's like more a way to like conceptualize it, but also like 3Dify it, because it's like God is like, it's not really like something that is like very 3D. It's like more of a concept. Okay, I've never done shrooms or any psychedelic, but I've talked to so many people who do them, and they're like experiences, and it's like they'll like explain that they're like, I can't explain it because it's like there's no way to possibly explain what I experienced. There's no like possible like I tasted how colors feel. That makes no sense, but like I can't word for every like sentence of information that you want to tell me about your trip. There's like a whole paragraph of actual knowledge behind that one sentence, but like you can't like, there's no possible way to like boil that knowledge down into like a human sentence. And that's what like I've heard people, and I'm like, no, I totally get that, because I've like had like super similar dreams and like experiences where like I have been like aware of things that are just not like on a 3D level. And I think that's what like God is. I think that like we need to like think of God as like a in a more of like a king, or like a person, or like a father type of way, just to conceptualize it. But in the way that I see it, I just see it as like this algorithm that keeps repeating itself. But like even me saying like it's an algorithm, that's still me. That's still me. Show me your underbite. That's still me trying to like 3Dify that information. It's way more like vast, I think. And that's what we like call like spiritual stuff, but I don't think it's spiritual. I mean like it is spiritual, because I do believe in spiritual things, but also like I need things to be grounded a little bit to me, because it's not like, oh, I'm so skeptical and so pessimistic. It's not even that. I'm actually like super optimistic. It's just for my own brain to understand something, I need it to be like grounded, you know, in something, or else I can't believe it. And that's how I've always been. I grew up around really religious people, and I was just like, I have a headache. Like, oh, but let me get this straight. There's a man in the sky, but he's also all around us and within us. And he sent his son to earth, who was actually him. And then he tortured him. And then after he tortured him and he died and came back to life, then we couldn't sin anymore. And then also like this same God would like, he made us all sinners. But if we sin, we're going to hell. But like he created sin and put it in all of us. And we should be really ashamed of that and apologize for it every single day and feel horrible about it. But also he made us that way. And we have to love him for that. Like, I'm like, this is demented. This is, like, I can't, why is she wearing a winter coat? No, don't even get me started. I'm so cold. My room is frigid. I don't know how icicles haven't started forming in this room. But it's just like, but I say this, but I don't judge. Oh, okay, that was a lie. I don't really judge religious people. Like, I have really religious people in my life, like my grandma, for example, and I'll listen to her talk, and I can, like, really meet her where she's at. I can meet her where she's at 100%. I'll be like, okay, she believes, like, different things, and I kind of feel bad that, like, she believes in shame and guilt and stuff, because I think that's, like, a really messed up thing that religion does, is like make you feel guilty for just like, oh, okay, so God made you this way, but you have to feel guilty for it, but he made you perfectly in his image, but you also have to feel really guilty about the way that he made you. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, this is such, but I can't really like judge people for it, because there's like a lot of people are religious because they like went through something traumatic and they just didn't have like that was their only way to like, you know, heal. And without religion, like, you know, you wouldn't have gotten through that. I'm glad that you had that. It's kind of the way that I feel about drugs in some way. Like, I know people who are addicts, but it's like, you know what, they had to do this to stay alive at a certain point, and like they went through something really traumatic, and it was like either they off themselves or like they do drugs and become a drug addict. Like, I'm just glad they're here, like, alive. Like, and if you had to become an alcoholic or something to like get you through that time of like losing your brother, then like there's only like, I feel bad for you, but like at the same time I'm not like judging at all. I'm just kind of like, unless it's like you're an evil alcoholic and you're beating everybody in your path, then that's different. But it's like, you know, okay. Excuse me. Christianity is just pagan Judaism. That's true. Christianity has a lot of paganism in it, low-key, which was also something that just like hurt my head. I'm like, you know, like what you're doing, like what are we doing? What is Mary? Like, what are these saints? Like, you know, this is literally like, do you read your own Bible? I'm sorry. These are thoughts I had as like a 8-year-old. Like, this isn't me now with any, like, I mean, I'm so sorry if I'm being really judgmental. I'm literally just going off of information I learned when I was like probably 8. When I tell people to explain mushroom stuff to me, it makes sense, but they act like they can't explain it. Yeah, I mean, I get why they can't explain it, because it's not really an experience that like people, or like we really have the dictionary for. It's not really something that we've been able to like conceptualize into like communication, or conceptualize. We haven't really been able to like quantify this information. Quantify, what word am I looking for? I overdosed on shrooms, so I understand. Oh gosh, how is that? Squabashaw lore just dropped. It's essentially like discovering a new color you've never seen before. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it's like trying to imagine like what God is would be like trying to like imagine a color that you've never seen before, trying to like imagine like the taste of a color. Like, it's not something that we have any dictionary for. And like God being a human, I think we really like, if you ask me, I think that we really got that from the human aspect of God. We got it from ourselves, I think, because that algorithm repeats itself like in our bodies, in our lives, in our minds, like literally in all of our experiences. That algorithm like repeats itself over and over. So like I could see how like we could have like conceptualized like it just being like human, which it is a human, like God is a human, like in a way, like because it's us, like that algorithm that repeats itself over and over. But it's like also like God would also be like a plant. Oh my God, okay, we have to stop we have to stop with this with we got raid. Whoa, we got a raid. Okay, God, I have to be quiet, my parents are trying to sleep. Oh my gosh, we were talking about the most, what's the word, guys? Psychosis-inducing. We just had the most psychosis-inducing conversation. We're gonna get more normal. Oh my gosh! Hi, Raiders! How are you? I know y'all caught me when I was being low-key normal. Oh my gosh, we were talking about quantum physics. Do you guys want to learn the difference between an atom and a molecule? Probably not. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Guys, can we do a shout out to, is this MEP? Wait, I follow you, right? Hello? Yeah, you raided me before. MEP, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my gosh. Guys, please shout out, MEP and follow her. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. I do apologize if we start to sound really like we all have psychosis, so we might come off that we have psychosis. This whole we were, no, I want to hear. Okay, well, we were talking about like now. Okay, well, now there's like. Okay, guys, so essentially what we were talking about was, okay, let me go back to the beginning. Yeah, start from the beginning. Let me go back to the beginning. She's insane. Chat, please. Please, guys, we have guests. By the way, welcome in. I hope you had a great stream. I really appreciate the raid. That was so sweet of you. I love you guys. I had such a pleasant raid from you guys last time. It was truly just... You guys are really great raiders, but don't feel like you have to stay, because I know you just finished a whole stream. But please, everybody, go follow the GOAT. Is this MEP? MEEP. MEP. Wait, is it MEP or MEEP? MEP makes way more. There goes the dust particle again, floating around. Talk about the haunted mansion. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to a haunted house next week. We're gonna do 24 hours in a haunted house next week, but it's actually gonna be like 3 days, because it's a minimum of 3 days. We have to book it for 3 days, so fuck my fucking tongue, this life. And then after that, we're gonna do a haunted mansion. That will be our next goal, but that would be like next month or something. Haunted house sleep stream with TTS. I'm gonna write that down. I mean, I think I already, like, that was kind of... Here, let me just... Haunted house sleep stream with TTS. I'm just gonna write that down. That's... Yeah, a speaker. I'm gonna bring my JBL and, like, hook it up to all of my notifications. Okay, so what I was talking about was, that sounds pretty terrible for Carm, just saying. I know it's gonna be a disaster. This might be a disaster. But yeah. Well. So what I was saying was, I believe in manifestation because I've done so many like experiments with it, and like experimented so much with it, and it's always like the same conclusion. Like I've just come to the same conclusion that it works so many times. And for reference, though, when I learned about manifesting, it was when I was 15, and that's when I started learning how to do it. That's why it's not like I learned about manifestation like 3 months ago and I got a car within like 3 weeks. Like, it's not like I just learned about that. Like, guys, since I was 15, I was a little investigative rat. That was me. And I was like, this works. But I am a little studious cream puff in a way. I have to make sense of every single thing in the entire universe or else I can't breathe. So I'm like, how is this possible? Literally, like, I don't understand. How is this possible? Well, that's why I've decided to like, what is it called when you're like studying something, but it's not like I'm spending, this piece of hair looks so dead. I can't with this. What's it called when you're researching something, but like not spending all your hours of the day researching it? Like, I'm studying this, but like only with my free time. Well, like passively studying. So I'm passively studying a hobby. Yeah, I suppose. I'm like studying like quantum physics right now. God, jeez. I'm looking into it. Good one. I'm looking into quantum physics right now. And here are my notes so far, like, and a little bit of research that I've done. That's just my actual notes. Okay, go back. Well, where is it? Hello? Where did my notes go? It just disappeared. Well, geez, I'm scared. Okay, whatever. I found it. Okay, these are my notes so far, and I'm just like trying to like study, like I'm trying to get the big picture of it at this moment. A quick analysis. Finance pro. I'm trying to like get the big picture of like, molecules, atoms, photons, electromagnetism, energy states, electrons, nuclei, gravity, nuclear force, stuff like that. Charges, push-pull, virtual photons, real photons, stuff like that. I'm getting like the general vibe of it. And Squabashaw asked me to read my notes. Do you guys want me to read my notes? I will. And my viewers drop by 600. I do not. Manifest the 600 viewers. I'm kidding. Actually, don't really manifest viewers. I feel like I should do that. I feel like I'd do much better in life if I just like manifested like things that are useful to me, like viewers, instead of like this really hot guy. I'm kidding. But I know I should manifest tacos. Geez, I would love to go drive and get me some tacos right now. Too bad my battery in my car broke. But okay, if you don't read the notes, I'll resub. Wow, you really don't want me to read the notes. The more you look for your notes, the less it's there. The less you look at it, the more it's there. Did you research the double split experiment? No, what is that? Can you tell me what that is? Nuclear fusion and fission about controlling electricity. Okay, if there's like topics, I'm gonna write it down, like topics to research, because I'm so general right now. Nuclear fusion and fission about controlling electricity and magnetism. Is that a real thing? Double split experiment. Okay. I love that being boy crazy, you study quantum physics. I used to be boy crazy. Now I think I'm just crazy over one boy, but I'm not even crazy over him. I'm just like, he's the only one I'll let myself be crazy about, because he's also a little crazy person too, like me. He's crazy like me. It's concerning. But okay, is there actually a religion that backs quantum physics, or is it just a science thing? I think that there's a little bit of truth in every religion, but then I think that there's like metaphorical metaphors. Guys, listen to me, I'm so smart. Metaphorical metaphors. I should be a scholar. I think that there's metaphorical metaphors in a lot of religion that kind of are metaphors for quantum physics theories. But yeah, again, like basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to learn about quantum physics, and I'm learning about the basics. Like I gotta learn about the basics, or else I'm just gonna I won't be able to breathe. But yeah, I'm learning about quantum physics to eventually see if there actually is like a scientific actual connection to like actual quantum physics, and like is there like, because okay, I will say in all the years that I've been like studying, and this one I will say this was definitely studying, like I put way more time into this than anything else. If I put as much time into like learning about manifesting as much as I like learned about like my actual degree, I would be so far. But in all the time that I've been learning about this, I've heard things like, okay, we are vibrating at a frequency, and everything around us like matches that frequency, and so it's like tuning forks. Like the best like metaphor for it is like tuning forks. You put one tuning fork on one side of the room, another tuning fork on the other side of the room, and you ding it, and while the other one is gonna at the same frequency, and they're gonna match each other's frequency. So your outer reality must match your inner reality. Your like, until next time, who knows when though.
Until next time.
Cheers.
Who
Oh,
knows
bye.
when, though.
Wait,
Cheers.
when? Wait, what does this mean? You're leaving forever? Oh God. Please don't tell me it's true. Thank you so much for the bits. The more you study, the less you'll know. There's nothing more true than that sentence in the entire world. That's the most true, factual sentence in the world, I must say. Yeah. But, wait, we can leave, like, for good? Isolationist, do not give people ideas. Chat is so funny sometimes. I hate to admit that their jokes are funny, but they are sometimes funny. But yeah, that's what I've always heard. It's like your outer reality must match your inner reality. Like the frequency that you're vibrating at is the frequency of your outer reality. How do you change your frequency is simply by emotions, and like your emotions like dictate your frequency. Like, that's what I've heard, but I'm like, okay, but like why? I would love for someone to just like explain why, and like explain like the actual science behind that, because you can't just be like, well, it's vibrating at a frequency. Like I need an actual explanation. I'm sorry. As much as I literally believe it, because I feel like it's worked. I just need to know why. Like I'd love if there's like a quantum physicist, like I would oh my God, I would love to go like sit down with a bag of lemon flavored plantain chips and just eat it while I listen to a quantum scientist talk. That would be my dream. Okay, I actually want to hear your answer, so please read, because I'm very curious. Do you think there's an actual full complete truth that explains everything about our existence? I 100% believe that. I believe that there is an actual truth. Completo. I think there's actually a truth to everything, and I think that there's a beginning of the universe. I think that there's a beginning of humans. There's a beginning of everything. There's like a reason for literally every single thing. I think that there's actually an explanation behind everything, and anything where we're like, oh, I don't know how that works, there's literally an explanation to everything. I like believe that so much. Okay, where, dude? That's a problem. That's the question, guys. That's Willy the question. Where is the answers? Hi, Marius. I've been doing well tonight. To be honest, in my personal experience, not to get woo-woo on you, but I don't think this is woo-woo at all, because I think that this just goes back to what I was telling you about an algorithm. Like, I think that if you want to understand life, and you want to understand, like, the algorithm, and you want to understand, like, how do things work, like, what is this, like, repeat, like, there's just a pattern. There's literally a pattern in everything. And, like, I could do my best to explain this algorithm. It's not really gonna resonate with you unless like you yourself have also recognized this pattern at some point, because if you haven't, it's literally just gonna be like schizophrenia ? Like I'm aware enough that it's just like, but I will say, okay, actually no, I could probably explain this algorithm in a super, like, if I could explain this algorithm in like a sentence, the algorithm has a lot to do with polarity and a rise and collapse. Yeah. If I could explain it in the most simple, like if I could boil it all down to like one sentence, but I just like explained something that like is like an infinite, like vast amount of knowledge, and I just like boiled it down to like one sentence. So I just like really simplified like a super enormous concept, but like that's how I see it personally. So okay, if you want to know more about how reality works, I suggest that you just go like as far into yourself as possible, and the more that you learn about yourself and the more that you learn about your internals, excuse me, the more that you learn about yourself like within, the more that you'll understand without. Without. So the more that like and actually like the more that I study like this quantum physics thing, the more I'm like, oh my gosh, this is literally like in life. These are really good metaphors for life too. Like the way that like atoms like what's so, oh god, I think it's molecules. I think a molecule is like, I'm pretty sure this could be the reverse, but like a molecule is like two or more atoms, like the way that atoms like fuse into each other and like get connected, and like all like how like basically like even like quantum physics makes so much sense to me, because I'm like, this is literally just how like this is also like metaphorically our lives too. So like the more that you go within yourself, the more that everything outside of yourself will make sense. So how do you go within yourself? Just journaling, shadow work, understand yourself, meditate, I guess. So yeah, so yeah, that's my current thing that I'm like, did you just rediscovered from brain rot or something? Did you just recovered from brain rot? Never recovered. Always not recovered. Uncovered. Wait, covered. Always covered in brain rot. Yeah. Brain rot is a disease. I never wear a mask. But yeah, that's my current thing that I'm on right now, I guess. I enjoy learning about quantum physics so that I can like eventually get to cracking this code and cracking this beautiful man. I'm kidding. That was a joke. Oh no, I didn't mean to say that out loud. That was a joke. Obviously. Your friend's dad, oh good heavens. Oh, he'll just have to be the mistress. I'm kidding. Bro does not understand molecules. Bro says they are studying quantum physics. Question mark, is a molecule, question mark, what's a molecule? No, a molecule is when like two atoms, or more combine, and they combine by their electrons in their orbitals, and the electrons fuse together, and the reason that they fuse together, they call it electromagnetism, but electromagnetism is not an actual like thing. It's more just like like electromagnetism, like it's like virtual photons, so it's like virtual, it's not like a real thing, but it's like basically the electrons is like half an electron and the other half an electron, and then they want to fuse together to make a whole electron so that they stabilize the energy, because it's just half an electron, then it's going out of control. It's like it's like lost its mind, and then when they fuse, they're like, yeah, we're so stable now, ooh, and then they're like all fused, and you're like, oh, well, why do they want to fuse together? Well, it's everything wants to find its level. So it's the same reason a ball would want to roll downhill. It just wants to be level. It's like the same reason water wants to just be level. It's just like it just fuses into itself, and then so the electrons become whole, and they balance each other out, and that's why the atoms connected each other. So they just roll into each other and like, yeah, this feels better because without you, I'm so unstable. I don't even know who I am. And then when they get together, and then you might be like, oh, here's where the electromagnetism comes in. Wait, delete that part. Here's where I should not be a teacher. This is why. The electromagnetism comes in because you might be like, oh, but like, how do they get together? Like, yeah, I know, like, what keeps them together, it's like the electrons keeps them together. But like, why are they coming together? Well, an electron... Okay, I forgot positive and negative. I think the electron is negative. me thinks. Like, God, this hair touching thing has to stop. Okay, so the electron is negative, I think, and then the nuclei is positive. I think. So the electron rolls in to the nuclei. So pretend this is one atom and this is the other, and this is the electron, and it's like negative, and then it's like, and then the nuclei is inside of this one, and it's like, this is the nuclei. It's like, no, come here. Wait. Okay, so keys. Okay, so this is a little. It's like, I'm so negative. I'm so positive, and then it's like, and then they pull together, and they're being pulled together. But actually, the thing that gets them in there, the thing that's actually like that connector is more like, I think the connector would be more the electrons. So it's not really a penis, and no, that it's not actually like a weenus and a coochie, not necessarily, because it's like, actually it's more like, okay, and then they like being there, but they're also pulled and gravitated towards each other by the positive and negative charge, the negative charge of the electron and the positive charge of the nuclei, and they get pulled together. Okay. So, and then they're so happy that way. They're so happy. They're like, oh, I'm so happy. Like, we're so like relaxed here. This is so perfect. We're not so erratic anymore. We have like a more stable charge now. And you might be like, question mark. Why does a positive and negative charge pull to itself? Why is that even a thing in nature? Well, electromagnetism would be the force, technically. Which, did you know electromagnetism is 10 to the power of 36, I think, times stronger than gravity. Okay, I could have just lied. I don't know. Let me look this up. How much stronger is electromagnetism than gravity? Yeah, okay, 10 to the power 36. Electromagnetism is what is technically pulling the, motherfuckers in Baltimore, only articulation is the brain rot terms. Yeah? Can you give me like 10 minutes? Oh, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. Okay, give me 10 minutes. By the way, my sister stays up till 1 a.m. anyways, like every single night. Hold on. I'm gonna give her my iPad. What? She always like stays up way later than this anyways. It's just she wants to come in here and stay up late in this room. Okay, I feel so bad. I'm gonna end. My bad. Yeah, electron always wants a path to go on the path of least resistance. Yeah, the same as like a ball wanting to roll down a hill. So, yeah, gravity is a weak force compared to electromagnetism. Are you still painting? No. But yeah, electromagnetism is a thing that like pulls together opposite charges. But like low key, I don't think that they know literally like why that's a rule in our universe. Yeah, I don't think that they really know why that's a rule yet. I think there's theories, or probably theories, but also electromagnetism, another thing that I learned is that it's so I was like, well, what is electromagnetism? Like, how's it measured? Can we see it? Like light, for example, is carried in photons, which is like, it's like a package of energy that like carries like electrons inside of it. Like it carry, so like if there's like a photon of light from the sun that like hits your skin and it warms your skin by like the slightest amount, the most like barely, it's like one photon will like warm your skin by the slightest amount, but it had to travel like a bajillion million years to get there. Well, I don't know how many years it could, I don't know, I don't even know if it's years. So it has to travel so long to just get there. It's literally like a package of energy that goes so far. 7 minutes? Okay, well, I feel stupid now. Why did I think it was like millions of years? Probably feels like millions of years for him, the photon. But yeah, but electromagnetism, it's photons, but it's not photons that we can like see. It's like a metaphorical photon. And the only way that we know, like the only way we like even know about electromagnetism is not that we can see it. We just know its effects. Isn't that crazy? Like, it's kind of like crazy to think about. 8 minutes? Well, why did I think, well, I must be stupid. Why did I think it was a bajillion million years? Wow, those photons must be going pretty fast. Probably faster than my brain could ever work. Is the Earth flat? Personally, I don't believe that it is. But typically takes several million years to escape the sun's core. What? To get from the core of the sun to the outside of the sun? Actually? Good heavens. I'm glad I'm not stuck in the middle of the sun. That would not be ideal. Not at all. Do you believe that Neil and Buzz actually went to the moon? I haven't looked into it, TBH. But when people say that the moon landing was fake, I low-key don't judge them for that. Because I don't believe 9/11 was, I think 9/11 was an inside job. So when people say the moon landing was fake, I never looked into it, but I wouldn't judge anyone for saying that. Because I low-key believe that, well, not low-key, I definitely believe that 9/11 was an inside job. But anyways, I digress. I was gonna say, like, it's kind of crazy that we don't really, like, see, it's like a force that we can't see, but we just know its effects. And we can measure it by only its effects, not like a microscope or something, or like electrons that we can like measure and stuff. So it is interesting. That's a pretty interesting thing. That I think the things that I'm finding so far the most interesting in this study mission that I'm on is the most interesting thing that I find is the things that we don't know yet. So I think I even made like a small list of things that we don't know yet. We don't know why nature chose negative and positive to attract each other. And we don't know what actually causes the exchange of photons between electrons. Imagine someone high watching this. Do you believe stuff disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle because Atlantis magicians have put some kind of curse to hide the city there? Well, I don't know about the Bermuda Triangle, but I do think that, like, the same way that they would describe the Bermuda Triangle is the same way that they would describe the DMV. So when people say, like, suspicious supernatural effects happen there, I believe it because it also happens where I live, because that's exactly how the DMV is. It's the Bermuda Triangle of America. We talked about this the other day. We did talk about this. It's... Oh my god. Whoa, I almost read that so wrong. Citrus, thank you so much for subscribing. The thirst for knowledge is OP. I thirst for knowledge. Maybe the negative and the positive. Maybe the negative heals the positive charges. Maybe they're in love. Oh, I wonder if, like, spiritually... Oh, wait, I have a question for ChatGPT now. Like, in a spiritual sense. Sometimes I have the most, like, ridiculous ideas that would make no sense to other people. And I'm like, I need to ask ChatGPT this. And then ChatGPT is like, you're an oracle. You are a god. I'm kidding. ChatGPT does not do that to me. Anyone whose ChatGPT does that to them, I feel so bad. Because if ChatGPT started glazing me mad hard, I would be like... I don't know how strong I am mentally to withstand that. I'm kidding. I haven't experienced ChatGPT. ChatGPT, my experience with it, it's been pretty grounded. And if I'm, like, ever wrong about something or, like, sound a little crazy, it'll be like, let's have a grounded response. A grounded, honest, neutral response. Yeah, it's been, like, really neutral. I haven't never been glazed by ChatGPT, but I almost feel bad for the people who are, because it's like... You know, if you've never been glazed before, it feels really good. Probably. I mean, I would know from coming on Twitch sometimes. Okay. Let me think how to word this to ChatGPT. This is ridiculous. You know what? I almost should just do this so that no one clips this and think I'm, like, a psycho. But, like, okay, feminine energy and masculine energy is, like, basically, like, feminine is, like, energy, like, anyway, masculine is, like, the structure, but it's, like, okay, I wonder if, like, if negative and positive has something to do with this, I wonder. If you were my barista, I would talk to you for hours. Oh. What if my channel turns into, like, psychosis? And we all get psychosis from me, because I'm getting psychosis and I give it all to you. It will be the first documented case of contagious psychosis. Oh wait, that's a cult. We're starting a cult, essentially. Oh my gosh, you watched me 2 years ago? Whoa, no way, this is the same wholesome gal I watched 2 years ago. What happened? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. I learned about what a molecule is. And then I changed. And then I learned about electromagnetism and quantum physics theories. And then I was never the same. That's really crazy. That's really crazy that you watched me 2 years ago. True detective. I'm a little detective. I'm a little... Jesus, this is sad. Out. Good heavens. What did I say? Oh. So... Psychosis Contagion. It's a badass horror film. So you believe feminine energy is negative and healing, and masculine energy is positive and charging structure? Well, I don't know yet, but I wonder if there's I wonder if there is a connection, because there is a connection in terms of like so like masculine and feminine energy, like obviously we see that in men and women and stuff and whatever, and like our behaviors, obviously, like human behavior. And then there's like also like on a quantum physics level, it's like repeating itself, like I said, like there's just like certain little algorithms that just repeat themselves over and over, like masculine and feminine energy, like feminine being like the energy, like I literally wrote this down. I need to find my notes about this. Hold on. Because there's this in like spirituality, like spiritual people are like the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and it's like but it's like, but that's like a little bit ungrounded, I think, like because they're obviously only thinking about like human behaviors, obviously, in like through like a spiritual lens. But wait, let me find something. Okay, so like feminine being like the energy. Wait. Where am I? Oh gosh. Hold on, I'm trying to find like literally this very specific note so I don't get it wrong. Where is this? Okay, I wrote this down. Okay, this was like more of a question, not really like an actual note. I was like, would that mean that feminine is the frequency? And then like masculine is like a stable structure that holds the frequency in place. Wait, no, there was another specific note about this. Where the flip? I need to like color code these things. I wonder if I just like lost the actual note. Did I have this somewhere else? I had like a very quantum physics like explanation of this. Well, whatever, major loser. It was like the feminine is like the frequency, and then the masculine is the frequency. I don't know. It's literally just like the energy and then the structure that holds the energy into place. But I explained it way better than that in my notes. Whatever, major loser. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. I need to go to bed. My sister's probably typing this. My sister's probably the one who wrote, I got to go to bed. I can't even type. I'm so tired. It's probably my poor sister. Okay. But it's not your sister, I know. But it probably could be. Well, like space-time would technically be that same pattern, because like time would be like the feminine, and then space would be the masculine. That sounds really schizophrenic, but if you actually, guys, you just have to do your own research, guys. I can't be I can't just be like having psychosis on the internet, guys. It has to be more people doing their own thing on that. I'm not gonna be the idiot here who just sounds stupid. Okay. Putting human traits on physical properties doesn't make sense though. Honestly, to me it does. That's what like my favorite part about this. I think it does make a lot of sense. Should I send a whiskey text? All great things that have been accomplished have been done so through risk. I don't know, I just made that up. But potentially, like, that might be true. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go so that my sister can go to sleep. I love you guys. I will see you guys on Saturday. I'm looking forward to our haunted house stream. I'm really looking forward to I'm sorry, I'm, like, sniffling in the mic. I can't wait to do our haunted... Hopefully my car battery works. So I could drive to the haunted house. But, no risk, no biscuit. No risk, no reward. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Why am I still here? Good question. No one asked that. But you probably was thinking it. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.